Hello and welcome to Totally Oblivious. I'm your host, Caleb Perez. This is my co-host, Alex. Alex, how are you today?
We need to get better chairs. I hate these chairs.
We need a whole studio.
We're working on a budget. Piss off.
I think, well, actually,
We're not even getting paid yet.
you know, apparently, so
we're aspiring creators, man.
So apparently there's a rumor going around here in the Pruneda household that eventually and supposedly we're supposed to get a man cave outside.
What the hell are you talking about?
This is a conversation me and Dad had.
What are you talking? Huh?
I don't know. I think it's technically defined as a shack that
A
my
shack?
dad
In the backyard or what?
in the backyard. That Dad.
Do you guys have enough room?
Yeah,
it's gonna
thank
be
you
long.
very much
it's
for
not
that.
gonna be wide or whatever. Yeah, this is all his idea, not my words. So I'm not the dumbass here. That he immediately right after saying, "I want a pool table," and then he said, and I quote, "You guys can record in there and then make it a tax write-off for you." I was like, "That's a good idea." So that might be a thing. We might have like a whole like Joe Rogan experience.
It'd be a good idea if there was a room.
I don't ask him. It's not.
Well, you do have that. You have that back corner. Okay, have you been back there?
I mean, I've been in most of the.
Yeah, you have that like back corner. I guess you could do something
This
with.
isn't me. Don't.
But you
don't
can't put
criticize me.
you can't
This
put a
is just an
pool.
idea
You can't put a
from
pool
him.
table with a table, 2 chairs or 3 at least. With I don't know. There's a lot of.
That's Dad, not me. It was not
That,
me.
that's a work in progress.
It's a work in progress. It's just
I've
a
been
rumor.
thinking about like a little shed backyard thing since like the 6th grade when I started doing music and stuff. So like,
I mean, it'd work, but the yards here are small.
yes,
They're very
We'd only need
small.
a table.
Yeah, but I mean,
Summer projects,
sure.
right?
You-
You know what? Fun fact about
You
it up
figure
there.
it
I
out.
dug out the lines for the grass. It's a fun fact.
Really?
I did.
Wow.
you what?
I don't know what exactly. I worked out there. I dug something.
I dug something.
I can't remember. It
I
was-
dug a hole.
This
I
is.
dug multiple holes actually.
I don't know.
I think it was the fence line or the line for the.
Bro, we never
the
put
Wi-Fi.
fences in. We never did fences in this
Or
house.
I think it was the pipelines for the sprinklers.
For the sprinklers,
I think it was.
you got in your hands and knees into the sprinklers.
No, I had a shovel. Who gets in their hands and knees and digs? What are you, some fucking dumbass?
Well, I tell
Yes.
you right now, I remember doing sprinklers in this damn house. He was not present.
Andrew,
He
I'm
was at-
never hearing any of these
he was
stories.
at-
I just don't exist.
He
in
was
this
at
memory.
Peter's house, matter of fact.
Oh,
So
I
I don't know
guess.
who to.
that
believe.
was on my
And honest-
birthday
Honestly, I don't really.
Oh,
care
in the
what?
6th grade. In
So
the
you're
5th
gonna,
grade.
you're gonna reference that today's your
That was
birthday, or
that was
no?
on my birthday in the 5th
This
grade.
is a boring ass intro. Anyway, long intros aside, I'm cutting off Andrew because he's dumb. I guess speaking about, I guess technically it was a good half decent segue. Summertime.
Yes,
It is
and
June 2nd as of this recording.
it is June 2nd. By the time this episode airs, it should be June
like-
12th. What's a week from June 6th? 13th.
Yeah, it would-
13th?
it would be the
13th. Okay, June 13th. Today, this episode is airing on June 13th,
Mhm.
which is also
How-
my topic of the episode.
Summer.
To start off, summer, which is also last day of school.
Isn't that
which-
this week?
It depends. I don't think
It depends for
I
everybody.
mean,
for us, it's June 6th.
for us not us because we're not in
Yeah,
school.
we're not- I'm
But
graduating.
for most of the schools, I believe it's the 18th due to all the snow days this year.
Really?
Yeah,
There were snow days this year?
There's a bunch.
Really? I didn't
Everything
know.
froze. There's that whole blizzard.
Global warming doesn't exist.
Climate change does though.
Are you
apparently.
bringing the chair from your ghetto chair?
My ghetto.
You have a towel on like I bought you that. That's a tax write-off.
Ghetto chair.
Why
No,
you-
I'd put the towel down because I'm a raging gamer.
Gamer?
Why?
It's June.
Why are you interrupting our last day of school
Because
conversation?
I can, and I wanted a comfy chair to sit in.
Oh, but you can, but we can't.
You guys gotta be
This
in-
is a mutiny podcast.
You guys got to be in
Mutiny.
frame. I don't.
bitch.
Anyways,
Anyway.
last day of school. I know you didn't. You always skip last day of school.
I've always skipped.
Andrew,
You skipped the last day of school?
Every
this guy
single
always
time.
did. He always skipped last day of
Why,
school.
what's the
I
purpose?
did it occasionally.
Yeah,
I didn't do it all the time.
I only skipped it once. I skipped the last day of school.
When
once.
COVID hit, that's
No,
when I
not-
skipped.
Well, that technically wasn't really a last day of
It
school.
was for us.
Well, I guess, yeah, technically,
was
but
for
at
So
the
I
same
kept the
time,
streak
not.
going, unironically.
But
You didn't
Unknowingly.
you didn't skip that day of school.
he did.
I did.
He did skip that day because I remember just me and Alberto in Strophy's class just.
Wait,
sitting
you
there.
skipped that day of school to do what?
Nothing. I just stayed home.
He did.
Didn't care.
You really?
I think I recorded a YouTube video.
How did I get to school and then back home?
I think you took the bus. Or mom took you. No, I think you skipped that day with me.
No, I was there. I was making music in 7th period class with Oscar and.
I might have picked you up. I think.
You
Oh,
know what?
I think you did.
Did
I
I?
think you
I think
did.
you
I
did.
think I did. I might have.
I think you did. You skipped that day. That's
was a-
ironic.
That was a absolutely wild last day of school.
Oh, bro, you could
Like-
feel the tension like during lunch periods when you started reading like stuff on Twitter. It's like this school got shut down. This school got shut down.
That was
Then
every
this
week
one.
leading up to that week, though. That
Yeah.
was like, oh my gosh, what's
I
going
remember
on?
when Hannah told us in class, like, dude, they just shut it down. I was like, no way. Anyway.
And then
Anyway,
there was an announcement, right? Do
Oh,
you remember the
no.
announcement?
Oh, no.
Anyway.
Anyway.
Do you remember the announcement that
Now I work at the medical field and see it firsthand.
was the principal? I think it was the principal, or it was
I
or
can't
it was the
remember
security
who.
lady. I can't remember.
There was a lady?
You remember the security girl your freshman year?
No.
Old
security
lady,
girl
Miss
freshman year?
Crease or something like that.
The only guy I remember was Mr. Fry. That's about it.
Officer.
Officer. Well, technically, Mr. still works, but I guess technically Officer Fry.
Fry. Ossifer.
Ossifer?
Ossifer Fry.
Ossifer Fry.
Ossifer. I
Hey, when's
swear.
Andrew supposed to get on the podcast? You said this.
I'm
Technically,
trying-
shouldn't it be like sometime? Like
It should be. It should be soon. Well, this summer we're gonna have a lot of guests on the podcast.
and Connor and Jared.
It's
We can
gonna.
get them.
This is our first summer, and we're gonna make it a big one.
Yeah.
It'll be a
I'm
big-
working basically.
Yeah, we're 24/7 busy.
There you
But anyways, last day of school. I guess technically this isn't last day of school, but did you guys probably not you because you didn't go to elementary school, but when you went to Peninsula, did they still go to the aquatic center?
Hell no.
No.
What? They went to the
They
aquatic
went to
Yeah,
the
center?
aquatic
when I was in
center? What?
elementary school, every it was like one of the last days of school, they'd have a field trip and everyone went to the aquatic center and it was a whole full day of school.
I think we were just broke by the
spent-
time I
Well,
got to school.
let me tell you the story of why they
They
stopped
were
doing
broke.
this. I'll tell you the story why they stopped doing this. So every year
Vandalism.
we do the aquatic center,
Mm-hmm.
and this isn't the reason why they stopped doing this, but it might be part of it. But every year, some kid would drown.
What?
Every
That's
single
just fun.
year.
That's I won't lie. Kids drowning or kids dying is not a funny topic, but that's just fucking comedic. Every year.
Every single year, some kid who didn't know how to swim would go in the deep
You.
end and drown. I never went. I stopped going in the pool. The
so
last 2 years.
somebody put this on the Wikipedia page. This one can't swim.
We already talked about this.
Have we?
Yes,
We have?
we have.
Oh well, somebody updated with that
It's-
picture exactly
Why are you pointing like that?
because it's
Is it
funny.
because it's June?
Yeah, it's June.
Why do we keep on making?
Because it's fucking funny. Corporate media just made June money month for them for the gays.
They really did. They really did.
I love gay people, by the way.
Gay
Wait
people
a
are
minute,
dope.
that's out of context and sounds really gay on my part.
You know what? Can I continue?
Shout out Adrian.
Can I continue my story?
Yes, you can.
What?
So, anyways,
the
kids
homie.
would drown every single year.
Mhm.
This 2 years before that we stopped going,
Mhm.
I stopped going in the pool. But here's another problem that would happen every year. Somehow, this would be about this time of year,
Mm-hmm.
but somehow they scheduled the pool day for
Mhm.
school always on a day that it was cloudy and rainy. Like it'd be sunny all week, but the day we go was when it was,
was field
dark
day.
clouds in the sky.
That was field day for us all the time.
Yeah, like field day we had some nice ones, but for going to the aquatic center, it was always cloudy and rainy. And one year, I think it got down to like the 50s, like that
The optimal temperature.
that cold
When we were
outside,
out in the
and
out in the pool.
and everyone was swimming in the pool. My mic's not tightened, but everyone was swimming in the pool,
Mm-hmm.
and I was the only one who didn't. And when we come back to the school, every single kid caught hypothermia.
Losers.
Except for me.
Jesus.
I was the only one happy, not shivering, reading Calvin and Hobbes in the corner. While everyone else, the teachers were like having to like shake them, trying to warm them up.
Shaking children.
And it was
Jesus.
after that year after so many kids got hypothermia and once again kids drowned, they stopped taking us to the aquatic
You
center.
guys are fucking menace.
Like honestly, it was just like it kind of was comedic how many things went wrong with those trips.
I think
to the point that they just said we can't do this anymore.
so. I guess if I'm going to
But
talk
we
about,
still did go to swimming lesson classes in the 5th grade.
See, yeah, we did that too.
Okay.
In dead October.
Well, it was December 12th.
Oh wow.
December 19th. We
That's-
had 6 snow days in between, so we didn't learn to swim. we didn't learn to swim in the 5th
Can you
grade.
swim?
Because what, me?
Yeah.
Obviously. But from December 12th to December 19th or the 21st or something, it was like a whole week.
All snow days.
All snow days. It was like 6 snow days in a row, man.
Wow.
So none of us knew how to swim. And it was when we did, it was like 12 degrees outside. So when we're getting out of it was in the high school pool.
Yeah.
pop my jaw.
So
I
you
don't
would
know
get
if
out of the
I
high school
picked that
pool and you
up.
would go, you know,
Ow.
like there's like that door that goes out and then it comes back into the hallway right next to the gyms.
Yeah.
Well, those 12 degrees that you were out there for like 5 seconds was like, oh no, please no.
I remember that from high school swimming class was because we did it in what was it, January or February that we did
in your
for
foundations class.
I'm gonna be honest. We did that, and the only thing I did was stare at the white deer. I had her in PE.
Yes,
Oh, and she had bikinis on.
Of
No,
course.
she always wore a shirt.
Of course he did. Of
No,
course.
she had a shirt on the whole time, but I was
we
staring.
can't get any stories from Alex from high school because all he did was stare at the white deer, which would make you think that he'd show up to the last day of school.
No, I never did.
To get her to sign his yearbook, but not only did he not buy a yearbook, he
Hey,
didn't show up.
I did get a sign though.
Hey, I have
Remember.
a question. Did you get your senior yearbook signed by anybody?
No, that thing's
Okay.
blank.
Yeah, mine is too. Yours is.
No,
You
there was a
never
year
got
that-
yours signed.
Well,
I got-
You
I got
only
her
bought
signed
one
with-
senior year.
signed in what? You don't have a yearbook.
You only have one
I
yearbook.
know I got something signed.
No,
by
you
her.
never got anything
Or
signed
maybe
by
that
her.
T-shirt, a cast.
It might have been a shirt or something.
You're dreaming.
I might be.
You're dreaming.
It might be a cracked
You're-
out dream. I
You're,
had.
You're dreaming because you don't have a single
fantasized.
Frontier yearbook.
That is true.
You only bought a yearbook senior year.
Maybe
'cause I
you
told
signed
you
her
to.
yearbook.
that might have been the
That's
case.
probably the truth.
Maybe you signed her
And
yearbook.
I was just said, Hags,
It would have been.
Alex.
Yo, shout out to all the girls that put hags.
No, you
on
probably
anything,
put
bro.
Alex was here in the most fucked up handwriting,
Probably.
and was spelled W-A-Z too.
I always liked in the yearbooks. I guess this pertains to the topic. On last day of school, I'd always like when people had me sign their yearbooks. I'd like fill a whole page.
Yeah, I hated
Just
those
with
people.
exposition,
Quentin Quaid, fuck yourself,
exposition.
man. Quentin, you know who you are, man. If you watch this podcast
my
at any
gosh, but
point
it
in
was-
time,
it was so
Quentin fucking Quaid.
It was
what
so
a guy.
funny because I'd write like as if it's gonna be like an emotional like
I
summer
loved you
thing.
so much.
But it's
Blah,
just,
blah, blah,
it'd
blah, blah.
just be me going on an absolute tangent about nothing.
I hate fucking butter.
My
You know
cousin,
why
my
butter?
cousin Brianna did that too.
It'd
I
be
think if
a
I pull out a
whole
yearbook, it's a
page.
thing of green fucking colored marker all the way down my yearbook of her just like, because halfway through it just goes blah 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 blah. It's just her writing that over and over again to take up my whole damn page.
Oh my gosh! But I wish we did this at my house because I have all my yearbooks with all the stupid things people wrote in mine. But it was sophomore year, and our friend Olivia, she wrote in mine. She wrote like I would like a whole paragraph, but it was about like my. She said that I own like Indonesian slaves, and she's like writing about how she's gonna
No.
catch me.
What the flying fuck?
Gosh, some of those things people wrote were so
12-year-olds are crazy,
funny.
bro.
That was sophomore year.
That was sophomore. Yeah, you guys were like 16.
16-year-olds are crazy, bro.
This guy.
You're 17 now, Andrew. How do you feel?
The same. I told you last night. I was
I
like,
know.
"Yo, 17 is like the worst age because you're in limbo. You're like almost 18,
The ages of 16
and
to
you
20 are
just
the
got
same.
away from 16, so you already have your license and stuff."
If you're disappointed now, spoiler alert, going from 17 to 18 absolutely changes nothing.
No.
You
What do
feel
you
no
mean? I
difference.
get more-
Caleb
I get
are
more
almost
work
20.
hours.
You're 20 as of recording
I am
of this.
20.
Nothing's changed.
I turned 20 and I said, wow,
Nothing's changed.
I guess I'm just 1 year
Wait,
closer to
At
wanting
21,
a
I
house
can
more.
buy weed. I just realized that.
That's not
In
a-
this state,
That's
it's
not
legal.
a. That's not a thing you want to talk about on the podcast.
Yeah, we can though.
You could talk about it.
I just
but
realized that. I
your,
just had that opinion.
your viewership might not appreciate you fucking
What do you
talking
mean? They're
about
all
weed.
my age.
No. I'm not talking about those viewers. I'm talking about the other ones.
The other viewers.
If you're 60 years old, listen to me right now. This is rant time.
I'm not
Rant
even
time.
talking about-
No, shut up, Andrew. This is rant time. If you grew up in the I'm taking the timeline.
Anyways, while
You
Alex
muted
is
him, what
talking
a
about
dickhead.
that, I'm gonna have to
He
continue
fucking
with
muted
my with the topic of summertime. So
I hate old
we
people.
talked about last day of school a little bit. Do you have any last day of school like memories other than the last day of life?
Getting
Last-
hype and leaving.
Last day
the
of
house.
4th grade, bro. I lost my voice, so I couldn't talk to anybody.
What?
I lost my voice. I don't know what the hell I was doing, but I lost my voice last
Fucking
day
dick.
of 4th grade, so I didn't talk. What? Pause, bro. Pause.
Andrew's gay, by the way.
No, I'm not.
How can you prove this?
Anyways, Andrew,
Yeah,
continue.
why don't you pick me up? I have a loud voice. It doesn't
Andrew,
stop.
continue.
Anyways, 4th grade, I lost my voice. I don't know what the hell happened, but I lost my. Oh, I think I was at the Oregon. I was at an Oregon Ducks football game or preview thingy, bobber. So I lost my voice on the last day of 4th grade. 5th grade, absolutely lame. A lot of crying because we were going to 6th grade, and I was like, "What are y'all doing?"
That's something I wanted.
It's like
to
we're all
cover,
going
too.
to school with each other like 3 months from now. Like this school doesn't get separated like the other elementary schools here. 6th grade, lame. 7th grade, lame. 8th grade, I got a couple of crying females to hug me on that day, so I was pretty hyped there. And 8th grade was cool because I got a letter, I got a signed Sean Kemp card, and it was really cool for my yearbook teacher.
Is that the one in
my
your
math-
room?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And on the little letter, it says, "The next 4 years of your life don't take for granted because they will go by in a blink of an eye."
Wow.
And I was like,
Wow.
They always
Ironic.
said that shit, but we never believed them.
Well, I mean,
Bro.
how ironic for him, he didn't get them at all.
I didn't get 4
That
years at
is-
all. So it's like,
No,
I-
you blinked and died.
You
yeah,
blinked-
I
you
blinked
got-
and died, bro.
Thanos snapped.
Yeah, I didn't have high school. You guys got to go to high school. I didn't go to
Man,
high
Man,
school.
what a nerd. What a nerd back in the high school experience.
I don't think I could say anything. So last night I was talking to Kayla or something. I fucking
You
forgot.
forgot her name?
How do you forget her name, bro?
That
is
was
red
having-
flag.
Shut up,
Okay.
you little.
Caitlin?
Not Caitlin. My cousin or whatever.
Oh, Kayla.
Kayla.
You forgot your own cousin's name?
I haven't talked to her in 3. I was talking to her, or whatever.
Who the fuck is Kayla?
Andrew doesn't know her, but it's 2 steps.
You guys don't know your own family.
No.
Guy, I know my fucking family. Who the
no.
fuck is Kayla?
2 steps removed. I think he's related out. No, okay. You know what? The Wu-Tang poster doesn't want to stay up. Wu-Tang was not forever.
Wu-Tang is not forever.
Ding. I was talking to her and stuff. I won't lie. So this is a personal question for Caleb. Do you remember any wild shit happening in high school, or did you literally wake up, go to classes, and come home? Was there nothing that ever happened?
I
The most
woke up-
wild shit in my high school experience was the fucking homecoming pep rally when you guys you guys started a mosh pit in the gym.
No. But I mean like actual like illegal crimes. I'm not gonna say what
Oh, that
happened.
was every day.
I know you did.
I
was
woke
being
up,
told shit that
was
I was
a
like,
menace, and went
what?
home.
Yeah, no. Apparently, I'm not gonna say anything what happened, but that was a private conversation. But like, in hindsight, I literally just woke up, went to my classes, shooted the shit with my homies, and went home. Apparently, there were some like hyper illegal activities happening within that high school.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, in the drill room specifically.
Okay, it's the bathroom, by the way, not the jewel room.
It's
you
the
cracked
drill
up
room,
kids.
bro.
But no, like,
The kids nowadays.
dude, like it was.
I can say that. I'm 20.
I'm 20. Oh, weirdo.
Two years
old.
removed.
I'm sorry, I'm old. I don't know what you want me to tell you.
But no,
We're gonna record
I was
episode
being-
500, and he's gonna be like 26, and he goes, "What the fuck
I'm
was I
gonna be honest.
thinking?"
Oh, man.
I had the realization last night too. I was all like, "Huh." I forgot I'm an individual within a sea of people, and other people have emotions and shit. I was like, "Damn."
Yes.
Yeah,
was-
you
there
don't
was
treat them like
people-
fucking NPCs, you asshole.
Sometimes I feel
dude,
like
I'm gonna be
sometimes
honest,
I feel
that's
like I'm
that
just the
has to be
main
like
character.
like a syndrome or something where it's all like, you treat people like they're not like living beings. or
You do
whatever.
treat people like
I'm
that.
gonna
You're
be
a horrible
honest.
person, Alex.
I am a horrible person, but it's like super weird. And I was like, damn, there were people at that high school that had problems, and I just showed up and left. I didn't give a fuck.
I never heard about the illegal problems, but I knew people were struggling with like depression and stuff.
Yeah.
What's new?
That's new. That was funny.
What's new?
But it was just like, it was super crazy. And just the fact that we were just like, I'm having problems in high school. Summer came around. Fuck it.
It's fun. Summer was the time that I.
That was a seasonal break before the next season showed up.
Summer was like the tranquility of like.
Summertime was when I would text all the friends that I made throughout the year. Well, at least when high school came around, I'd text them and be like, man, guys, how's your mental health? Mine's bad. How's yours?
I don't think I ever talked about. I'm gonna be honest. I never talked about my emotions in high school, unless it was like to Caleb about, bro, I love her, but I can't do anything about it.
And I was like, Alex, you're the one with the job.
That is true.
Alex was the one with the job, and he still did nothing. I was broke and tried.
But I know, counterpoint to that, it all led up to me buying the truck, though.
I thought you worked at Arby's in high school.
Only at senior year, really.
Slave labor.
The last 2 weeks of junior year and senior year is when I worked.
That's not too bad.
Yeah.
I didn't have the majority of the time that you usually go and do stuff in high school. I didn't even do anything in high school. I just worked after that.
I'm going to be honest. I'm being very literal when I meant like I woke up at 5:30 in the morning and I came home at 3:30 or whatever, or like 2:30, and I did absolutely fucking nothing.
But see,
You didn't even play video games. That was the worst part about you. When you would come home, you wouldn't even play fucking video games.
I would sleep.
Yeah, you would fall asleep or watch YouTube videos. Like when I got home, it was like I have to play a 6 hour.
But I didn't. See, but Caleb and them, I never had up until recently. Now with the boys, thanks to Discord and stuff, I've been talking to the homies. But like, there was never a way for me to like, let's hop on COD.
Let's hop on COD.
The only person that I ever did is shout out to Colton, our first podcast guest. It was the only guy. Anytime we'd be like, bro, hop on Fortnite. Let's play some Fortnite.
I don't even remember him playing fucking Fortnite with Colton.
He did quite a bit.
I did. It was fun.
I don't even remember that.
He post at like midnight. He's
Dub.
like, dubs.
I don't remember that.
But
see, he doesn't even remember me.
Well, that was out in the living room.
No, it was in my room with the old setup.
That makes more sense. Yeah.
See, that's what's weird though is
Before
I never understood why people got so emotional on the last day of school.
It was mostly the girls.
I guess
I understand emotional, like, oh, it's the last day of school, like as a senior, but you guys didn't even get that.
No, we just said, man, everyone's dead.
I have regrets.
Literally, that whole time. I guess.
Well, you remember when the yearbook release thing, and you guys threw a party, and you guys got kicked out of the high school.
We did.
You guys had a party in the parking lot.
There was a party.
Ask
There was a party.
Girl went to Idaho, went to Boise State.
Bethany?
Bethany. Ask her, because I remember her Snapchats vividly. When the yearbook release party happened for you guys, they threw a party in the fucking parking lot.
I wasn't invited. I was granted out YouTube.
See,
bitch.
I might have been invited, but I didn't care to show up. That was Animal Crossing time.
That for real though. I didn't go. I do not have fun high school party stories. I don't. I never cared.
I didn't care. Me and Alex
parties.
just did not care.
We did not. I was more worried about the bag.
I was invited to our
Bags
senior
over bitches.
our senior party, and I was like, I'm good. I'm gonna stay home. I mean, I don't know what else to say.
I don't like
parties. Do not interest me.
I've been invited.
So
to
do
like,
you not want to come over to the barbecue then?
Like,
Well, it depends with the boys when it's just kind of like
I think
barbecue's different than a fucking party though.
I'm gonna be honest. Yeah,
because they do it at the dunes. And that just
dunes are lame.
Dune is
like
unless you're Aaron Ramos and
likes,
you bring a band
and you bring the dunes is only cool.
Who likes boating? Boating scene. Here's a summertime activity.
No.
You boating. I hate boating. What's the point of boating? Why are you just gonna ride around on a boat, wasting money on gas for a boat, and just do nothing on the boat all day? At least go fishing or something.
Well,
like, what's the point of having a boat if you're only just driving it? That's like owning a car and just driving it. That's just a waste of gas.
You don't like driving just a car?
No.
He's not a car guy.
What?
I would do that.
See, now that's a bad way of thinking.
But gas prices are fucked.
Yeah. Why would you do that now?
Here's the thing. Have you ever been to a different boating spot than here?
I just see water and I'm just like,
it's the same thing.
What's the point?
See, if you go down to Crescent Bar or you go down to Chelan, those are two really, really cool spots. Those are party spots. Those are chill hangout spots. Those are get fucking wasted spots.
But Caleb doesn't like any of that.
I don't care about any of that.
Well, then
I just want to go.
You're not a party guy.
What?
I want to go fishing.
I just want to go
Gone
fishing.
fishing.
I just want to go. What is the big deal about all this stuff when you could just go fishing? Fishing has stood the test of time. We've been doing it since Ooga Booga times.
I hard agree here.
Why are we changing anything? Why not just spend our time recreationally going fishing?
Capitalism.
What? When you get a chance to mention capitalism, you just do.
Yes.
Anyways, where were we? Oh, that's what I was talking about.
Parties.
People crying on the last day of school.
Mostly women.
Mostly women. But like, you never showed up for the last days of school, so you wouldn't know. But I remember one time
I might have showed up. I take it back. I don't think I showed up during any of the last days. I didn't show up for the 7th grade. I think I showed up for 8th grade. I think that's the only time I did.
No, you didn't, because I was by myself on that one.
Really?
Alex, can you explain your first couple of days of 7th grade?
What?
The first couple of days.
No,
of 7th
we can't
grade.
talk about that. This is end of the year, not beginning of the year.
I just want to like
No,
ask him that.
It was lonely.
Because your first couple of days of 7th
I didn't
grade,
know what
you
to
were
do.
sitting in Santos's office, right?
No, I only sat
Alex
there for
got
the
in
first
trouble.
day. No, I wasn't in the. I had to talk to Obama for me. I don't know why. Yeah, it was something weird. Like Santos was like, "Yeah, we have to get Obama's approval or whatever."
Obama.
I was like,
fuck?
okay, or whatever. It was weird. And she might have been joking in hindsight now, but that's what she said.
She probably
to
was
me.
talking about like the president to the school board.
She said Obama. I remember Obama, and that was being said.
Obama.
And I was there. It was the first couple days were just I didn't have any friends
Obama's like,
yet until I had
friends
you know,
until
I
I
don't
had
think we
friends
can
until I
bring
had
Alex
freaking
into
Caleb.
that school. It's a bad
But
idea.
she,
to
I had to get
have,
approval from
Alex.
the president. She might have been joking in hindsight now.
We
but
can't have Alex in the school. It's just a
I'd
bad
have to
idea.
fight
He's
the
doing an
current
Obama
president of the
impression.
United States at the time. That was my anime arc.
Obama.
But that's what I was told. But my first couple days of middle school before I met Caleb were just really lonely. Until I met Caleb and
Well, you
Peter.
didn't meet Caleb. You met Peter.
Then I met Caleb.
Yes.
My first day of school,
Indirectly.
the guy sitting next to me was Willie Sachirka. And Willie goes, "Hey, man, you play soccer, football, basketball?" I was like, "I play them all, bro." He was like, "All right, bet, come over here. We're going to play soccer." And that was my first ever friend. I fucking rocked out with
Are
that
you
shit,
still friends
bro.
with Willie?
Yeah, I'm still friends with Willie.
There
We're
you
going to throw a
go.
bonfire pretty soon.
There you go.
I might set that
Oh,
up.
okay.
pretty
Can we also
soon,
talk
yeah.
about this? Summer bonfires. That was a big thing with
the
white
shit,
chicks.
man?
See,
The shit.
I like the fires. Just sitting. See.
Okay, that's not because he's a pyromaniac.
Fire! I love
Remember
fire.
when he said Ooga Booga
Oh,
earlier?
fire.
No, he's a literal
Fire.
caveman.
Hey.
Fuck.
Anyways,
Literal fucking caveman.
So I don't like fires in the way that people normally are like fires. I mean, I guess probably this is the.
Did you not listen to Smokey the Bear?
I
when
think
you were
there's
younger?
only one way to like a fire. I guess is you just sit out and you just look at the stars.
What do you mean? Look at the stars. There's no stars to look at.
What do you mean? There's no stars to look at?
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. When I mean stars, I mean to go into the middle of the fucking Midwest part of the United States where you see the universe. I don't want to do that. That's on the bucket list.
I'm sorry you live in a neighborhood and you can't see stars.
I know. I
here.
hate it. I hate light pollution.
Imagine not being able to see the stars from where you live. What a nerd.
There's a few. They're pretty dim.
See, I look for the constellations.
See, I actually don't know. So I guess if we're still speaking about school. So I guess technically this is the later half of the year when I got up from 5:30 in the morning, and I'd have to go out to the bus stop. It's in this direction or whatever. I had actually on the walk while listening to. I guess we can talk about that later. Music, is that I would I look for the moon and stars. It'd be like a short little mini game before high school.
Yeah, short mini game.
I think I mostly spotted the Big Dipper. I think it might have been. There was a lot of stars that I noticed, and I would be like, okay, so that's how they mapped out where they lived and figured out crops. These things are pretty consistent
Yeah,
for a little bit.
They really are. But
That was loud as shit.
I don't know. Did it pick it up?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
I think just one last day of school story before we move on.
Mm-hmm.
There's this one particular last day of school that kind of is like burned in my memory because it was just such an odd last day of school. Like
Bizarre, even.
for some reason that day, nobody showed up. Like there's very few people who showed up, and there's like a storm looming overhead on the last day of school.
When
And
was this?
I think I might have been in second grade that this happened.
Is
It,
this just-
like it felt eerily similar looking back on it to our senior last day of school right before COVID.
That's true. It was a very dark, gloomy day. Me and the kid that I made music with in that music productions class, we were making a beat with a fucking microwave beeping sound.
the
You know,
fuck?
like the beep.
Yeah.
Beep. We made a
You want me to
fucking.
play it real quick?
We made a fucking trap beat over that shit, bro, and it was fucking hilarious. But when we got to class and everybody's going, hey, we're not going to school and all this, we're like, damn. And someone goes, I'm gonna be like Kanye West, man. These next 2 weeks, I'm gonna make 5 beats a day, bro. I think that guy works at fucking Wendy's now.
No. See that's
Remember the one kid that thought you left high school or whatever? When we were at
the
Wendy's?
guy at Wendy's.
Oh yeah, Shanti thought I dropped out, but I obviously didn't. I'm in a different program.
What a fool.
I'm in the smart people
Damn,
program.
you know what? I will lie. If a wizard were to show up randomly, Doctor Strange.
Okay, fucking
you want to
Hagrid.
relive high school? I would. I definitely would, and I would optimally do it this time.
I would not.
I would.
Simply because I don't regret anything from high school.
I regret.
I look back and I'm like, I did exactly what I wanted to do.
I didn't though. I wanted to flex.
I can't regret.
I wasn't
anything in
able
high
to
school.
flex my.
You didn't have one.
So hold on. I guess this is slightly story time here. I wasn't able to flex. I think by the end of senior year, I had 3K subs on YouTube. I think I did, but I wasn't able to be like. I remember CJ. What was the one chick that hanged out with CJ in Hoffheinz's class? I always forget her name. She wasn't vaccinated. It was funny.
Oh,
It was Braylon.
can we say her name?
What?
Yeah, we can't. I'm mentioning CJ. It's part of my story.
fine.
I don't know her name.
You just said it.
Was it Braylon? Okay, I was trying to remember. It's that they made fun of me like, oh, you have a YouTube channel? I'm like, yeah. I think at the time I said I had 200 subscribers to her, but like at the end of that school year, I had like 3.
Bro, they make fun of you for that shit.
Yeah,
man.
but now I got 44K bitch in a new truck, so
And
go
it's,
fuck
and
yourself.
it's like, let's look at Caleb right now. It's like Caleb is pulling in 150 podcast listeners every fucking week for the last
How? Me, bitch.
for the last 11
much.
weeks. But it doesn't even
Shout out to
matter
my subs.
because like even if someone goes like, "Oh, Caleb, like you're doing a whole podcast thing, like what's that like?" Like they're so interested. Older people are way more interested, but like these ignorant
That's true,
these
yeah.
ignorant ass 14-year-old kids, man, you got a fucking SoundCloud.
You're trying to do
page,
something
like,
with your
you're-
life.
yeah,
What a
yeah,
loser.
Yeah,
Young
yeah,
kids
man.
That's so weird.
Dude, our generation is brutal.
That's
And it's
such
like,
a
yeah, you
weird
little
concept.
fucker. Like, what the hell are you doing?
It's fucking playing Fortnite, you little bitch.
Yeah.
It-
I'm trying to be a Twitch streamer.
See,
and it's like
They're not on the grind and
It's
shit.
like, you know how easy it is to be a Twitch streamer? You just got to be entertaining or good at the game. You are neither, you fuckhead.
See what's funny though is being out of high school now is now
Half those people are bums.
Now people who are in high school are like, wow, you're doing podcasts and streaming? That's so cool. That's the cool, like people think
Dude,
I'm cool now.
Okay, here's another
Or
thing.
like, oh, you know how to use Photoshop?
No. None of that-
Apparently people always thought I was
No,
cool. I don't know what I did.
I was a badass in
It's like,
Robinson's.
take the fucking class. It's not that fucking
No,
hard.
no. So
Or YouTube.
what I realized about our high school class, we had nobody fucking cool. Like there were cool people, but there was nobody. Like in your class, there were like rappers and actual cool gangsters in your class.
Oh, yeah. We had like cool
we had
gangbangers and shit.
nobody.
Yeah.
Like they were either posers or just like I'm popular because I'm pretty. I'm gonna be honest, and this might be me showboating with Caleb, but I swear I was the only like cool person with something big. I'm gonna be honest.
yeah,
Like, I'm not trying to showboat, but I think I literally was.
I think Colby put this best as because he always asks he's like, how the heck did people like you in high school? You were mean to everybody, and
Caleb was a
you can
douchebag, bro.
see I
I'm
was
not
mean.
gonna lie.
I'm mean to Alex every single day still. But it's like he's like, how do people? I think people like you because you're the only one who's like actually true to yourself.
I was fucking. How many subs do I have now? Hold up. I might be at 45 now.
People always liked me in high school. Well, not actually. I can't say that.
I'm gonna be honest, Andrew. You're
didn't-
actually.
I didn't go to high school
No,
long
I'm
enough
not.
for people to like get to know me, man. Because like in the beginning of the year, homecoming, we me, Dominic, and Nico, we dropped a song. Everybody, it was homecoming week, so everybody was bumping that shit in the freshman class because none of the older people were bumping it.
Uh-huh.
But someone put up in the school and they had a speaker system and it was just fucking knocking, bro. and it was our fucking song. People were like, "Yo, that's fucking cool," and it was my verse on the song.
Oh, that's right. This
And-
is when you were still doing music and shit.
people were like, "Yo, that fucking shit's hard," and like, I'm standing right next to them, and I'm like, "Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah."
I'm gonna be honest, but we had none of those.
I was like a young
I
Jack
swear,
Harlow,
our
except I'm
class
not
was
white.
boring as
It's
fuck.
because we were the personality of the class. We honestly
we got
were.
into the yearbook.
Yeah, you guys are the best duo.
We were the best
Bitches.
duo. We're the
We're
only.
doing a fucking podcast.
Yeah, look what
We-
we're doing.
You know the
have a
original podcast
podcast.
name for this was the best duo.
Was it?
Yes,
it?
it was. It was an idea.
I don't remember ever saying
I
that.
don't remember that either.
It was an idea.
Well, I guess we're totally oblivious.
I guess so. Apparently.
Okay.
Anyways, so I guess popularity.
It doesn't
people-
matter after high school.
Peak
Only
of
the bag
popularity
does.
in school. Then summer comes along, and that could all be swept away. So summertime. What did you guys do during the summer? Any summer
I
memories?
played a lot of Lego games, Batman.
Are you talking about this summer?
This summer?
I was. I don't know.
Any summer, just any summer.
Well, yeah.
Yeah,
Lego
Lego
games and
Batman.
Batman.
Just games and Batman.
Well, until I met
That's-
you guys is when I started hanging out with people. I'm gonna be honest.
I mean,
never-
we still just played games when we hung out.
but
You
that
guys
was
played a lot of.
gas.
You guys played a lot of Halo, if I remember.
Me and
Gosh,
Halo.
we played so.
Halo Reach is. I
No.
refuse to anybody who says Halo Reach was bad. Fuck you.
You
Halo
know
Reach
what the
was
best?
So fun.
You know what? One of the best summer memories of us playing games was our Minecraft world.
Our Minecraft world was
When-
always cracked.
when me and Alex decided to become dwarves and we created an entire underground mines. Like, you know how people now, I talk to kids nowadays and they're like, when I talk about my Minecraft days, they're like, you can't dig straight down. That's a terrible idea. Every
Shut
time
up,
I've
loser.
dug straight down, that has been like,
Okay, maybe you
optimal
can't do it
gameplay.
now in this update, but
Yeah,
like
you
you
can't
could
do it now because you'll fall to like 100 feet down to your death because
Yeah.
there's.
That's why you build stairs.
now. That's what you
But that's-
should have done.
That's what you should have done.
Yeah, that new updates. I've played it. It's pretty fun.
Yeah, you can't dig straight down anymore. You'll fucking.
But you'll find
fall
some cool ass spots though.
like
I'll
100
allow.
yeah,
I
you'll
would
fall
have
like
been jealous
150
back in the
blocks down to
day.
your death.
See, but straight down, I guess straight down is not the right term because
And you
you'd
can't hear
always just
that
build
lava.
steps.
Lava you can hear, right?
Yeah.
Like when you're digging down, you can hear lava. But when you're playing now, you can't
Yeah.
hear bottomless pit. Like obviously,
Well,
so you fucking die.
you could use your eyes. It's pretty
Eyes are
easy.
dying. Well, why don't you
Oh,
just
shit.
speedrun and just have a water bucket and just be a
That's a
chat
good
and
point.
Well,
spot?
you gotta be MOG, and
That's a good
Are
point.
you not emoji?
not a lot of people are.
Maybe these
MOG,
kids
man.
just suck.
Dude,
Have we ever thought about that?
literally on PC, there's the inventory bar and there's like a to automatic to that square. You just press the button.
Have we thought about this? Maybe the kids just suck at games nowadays.
I'm gonna be honest, yeah, you guys are kind of
I
pussies.
fucking sucked so much in in
What?
in Call of Duty. You remember Advanced Warfare when that first dropped?
See, shooters.
I'm gonna be
shooters are
honest.
different.
I'm good at shooters.
I was so bad at Advanced Warfare, bro. And now it's like I play Modern Warfare, and it's like I'm playing these little fucking 12-year-olds. Now it's like I play Rainbow Six Siege, and I'm getting fucking destroyed by like 26-year-old guys that live in their fucking mom's basement.
the optimal strategy.
There's no in between. You're either playing against kids or you're playing against the most sweaty MLG adults.
I'm gonna be honest, but I'm part of that group.
Or
I'm gonna
fucking
lie.
Twitch
when,
streamers.
when Halo Infinite came out, which is the most recent FPS I played, I was fucking kicking ass.
Yeah, Alex is sweaty.
I am.
Alice
sweaty.
was pretty sweaty in Halo. I
And
just
then
hate
I
that you
just
didn't
stopped
stream
playing.
it, man.
I tried to, but it was just. Nah. I'm not a big
You're
streamer
not,
guy.
you're not entertaining.
No, I get really. I can't look at chat and be like, "Hey guys, blah blah blah," and be
Thanks,
like, "I need to
chat.
get a kill streak," and like I couldn't. It's not me.
You can do both.
But
no.
that's the thing with Twitch, is that either you're
Oh
just
no, you can just watch the Amber Heard and Johnny Depp trial and get 100K views.
Gosh.
no either you're like
Twitch meta,
either like you're extremely good at the game and that's why people watch you, or you're like
really
half
funny,
ass at the game and you're extremely
and you get carried by
funny.
your sweaty Twitch.
Pokemon.
Twitch.
yeah.
She
true.
got carried to fucking.
Actually, you know what?
Pokemon got carried to plat on fucking Valorant, man.
Yeah.
That shit's ridiculous, dude. I got carried to like gold because I have guys that are like really good that I play with, and now they're like plat.
Caleb
High
just hangs
rank.
around me when I play FPSs. Caleb will be like, "I got 2 kills."
I did. Okay, remember that one time we were playing Halo and I was just dominate. I switched to a
Caleb was really
I
good in
switched
Halo
to
Combat
I
Evolved.
switched to a pistol and just started dominating.
Yeah, the pistol in Halo C is broken.
No, it wasn't in CE. It was in Reach.
Oh, Reach? Okay. Huh. That's
was
weird. The
dominating.
pistol in Reach is garbage.
You guys were lagging the team behind. I was called the worst player, and I was just out with a pistol like.
It's The Rock, bro.
I was like, it's high noon.
Partner.
In Overwatch.
I was
Never played
I was
Overwatch.
ridiculously good in Overwatch. I'm gonna be honest. Most of the FPSs
You
I've
were
played.
not good at Overwatch.
Fuck you, bro. My Reaper was insane.
Bro, you'd go like 12-12, and then the next game,
KD of 1, bitch.
then the next game you'd go like 30-8, and you'd be like, oh, I'm the greatest player ever.
Yeah,
but it's
exactly.
like that 30-8 was on two fucking, on two ultimates. But it's like you didn't even play.
But I planned it out. I got the dub.
You didn't even play like the ranked game modes or anything.
I'm gonna be honest. Ranked is really dumb.
Ranked is the only reason games are alive.
That is true. I won't lie to a certain
Without
degree.
rank, Rainbow Six Siege wouldn't be on the market. Without rank, Valorant, that game would have died within a week. Without rank, Apex Legends died within a week. Without rank, Fortnite would have died.
Is there a ranked in Fortnite?
Yes, it's called
I think
Arena,
that's
but
cap.
nobody fucking plays it.
I think that's cap. I'm hearing a lot of.
I'm hearing a lot of
cap
cap
from over
here.
there.
The retention rate on which people
Maybe in long time, but like in,
on
in
which
short
people
spikes.
play Call of Duty,
Say-
like the multiplayer, not battle royale, not fucking zombies. No. Multiplayer.
Oh.
I'm talking about.
That's a summer story.
I'm talking about like
Getting
team
stuck on round.
deathmatch.
What round
Man.
was it? 21?
Was that summer? Or was that, during winter break?
That was always on
I
the
thought that was
summer.
winter break.
I remember Andrew Kroll, Peter, me, and
You guys always played you guys
Town.
played zombies and
I think we played that year round, honestly.
Yeah, but like we'd always
But
we'd get
tell the story. Tell the story.
Oh fuck! So we'd only play town. Peter was broke. His parents, I'm gonna call him out for it. Were Mormon. They never bought him shit. I went into. This is a thing Caleb does too. We go to people's pantries and then we proceed to look at them and rate them. I do it at the hospital. I look through their pantries and be like, I'd rate them. And Peter's pantry would always be trash.
Yeah.
It would only be chips.
Me and Alex
the guy
had the
like
best
hardcore
pantries.
glucose problems.
Yeah, he did. And Peter would always have to come to my house to drink it like a Diet Coke.
Oh my gosh, me and Alex were like the go-to place for snacks because we
For
just
real.
had all the food.
We did. My mom's goated, bro. She's goated with the sauce.
Before you tell that story, like we have so many stories of us just coming here during the summer and playing games. Just either here, Peter's house, or my house. We just play games all
You guys
day.
play at Kroll's house any chance?
No, I
We
never
did.
went.
We never
I
went to
never went
Kroll's
to
house.
Kroll's. He
But,
was always the special guest. I'm gonna be honest.
because we all live close together. Kroll was a little farther out, but
Peter would board to his house. Sometimes.
one time I specifically remember that is so funny is when we're playing Mario Party 3 at Peter's house.
I want to play Mario Party.
And we're playing the Snowball Summit one where we're like shooting the Kamehamehas at each other, and we'd both kill Peter with the computer right off the bat, and then I just keep going up behind Alex and like start making my snowball and be like, "Whoops! Looks like I pulled the carpet up from underneath you." And I'd be like, "Alex, watch out for that banana peel!" And you just keep falling over. You can't even do anything.
Caleb is a troll in video games, but. Back to being Peter's house.
It made it even more funny with you being Donkey Kong all the time because I just go behind Donkey
Stupid
Kong.
monkey.
You just see the big monkey just like.
It's so bad. But no.
Oh man.
But I'd always go to Peter's house, and Peter lived in a pretty big house, but it was always like, there's nothing here. And I'm not faulting his parents or anything, but I would always make that joke. But, Peter only had like the basic Black Ops 2 maps, and so we'd always play town.
There's nothing wrong with the basic Black Ops.
No,
2
I'm gonna be
maps.
honest. Actually, Transit is a fucking joke.
Transit.
Transit's bad, but Town was fun. Town was like a better version of Nuketown. Is it 2099 or 2025? And we just play it, and there was, I don't know what machine gun it was, but all of us at one point would either get
The
like
one
a
that
shotgun,
shoots
a ray
extremely
gun, an
fast?
AR.
Oh,
but
but
the secondary was always a heavy machine gun. And what would happen is on round 21, the game would break because all of us would be in the corner of the map next to
There's
the
like
mystery
there's
box.
like a fence area.
Yeah, the
where
fence
you're
area
fenced
with the
in.
mystery box. And we'd all just start firing into the fence and killing all the zombies. And the game would always break on round 21. We would literally, and we tested it, we'd stay in that corner for like 15 minutes. There would be no crawler zombie or nothing. The game literally broke.
We canonically stopped the zombie apocalypse.
Yeah, we literally
Why
did.
didn't you just go like a different area?
We never did. Peter was broke. We only played town zombies.
No, but why didn't you just move to a different
We
area
did.
of the map?
I told you, we tested this. A crawler would never show up or a zombie. we'd all stay in one spot and it never would appear.
We
We literally beat the game.
The game, like, we canonically stopped the zombie apocalypse. There should have been no Call of
Yeah.
In our continuity, there is no more
Yeah.
Call of Duty zombies after that.
Yeah. We literally beat I don't know.
So it was like speedrun to round 21.
Yeah,
Pretty
basically.
much.
Every time it would break on round 21.
Because we'd all get ray guns somehow. We would always all get
We'd
ray
always
gun.
get busted guns. It'd either be a really good AR. I forgot what AR in that game was, like busted ray gun or that machine gun, and we just fucking stomp.
See, I also like the fact I'm bad at shooters, but every single time we play Call of Duty Zombies, I'm somehow good.
Yeah.
Like,
Because it's zombies.
but zombies is like
You're
I've
not
seen-
trying to kill somebody fucking slide canceling and
okay, but they're
drop shotting.
this is back in the day that didn't exist.
Drop shotting's still a thing.
No,
though.
drop shotting has always been a thing. But
Has it
slide
really?
canceling has only been in the game for like 4 years.
But I won't lie, slide canceling is pretty fun though. Once you got it down. Black Ops 3 Zombies was fun. And I need to get
all the zombies are fun,
I need to get back on the PC.
except for the new one apparently.
Which one?
Vanguard zombies.
Vanguard is
apparently is garbage.
awful
If
game.
it's not Treyarch making it, it's garbage.
Yeah, Treyarch
Yeah,
wants to
yeah.
come out with a Black Ops 2 remastered or some shit. I heard.
I don't know. Apparently, isn't
Peter
Treyarch
get-
making
Peter
their own
needs to
games
come
now or
back in
whatever?
town.
No idea.
I thought they got bought out.
I don't know.
No, Activision got bought out.
Activision
Okay.
got bought out, but I think Treyarch is, making their own shit, or Vandahar or whatever. The guy that actually makes zombies that has his own studio and shit. And I'm kind of hyped to see what they make because that guy is.
You know, you were in for
pretty
a
cool.
treat when you saw the Raven logo on a Call of Duty game.
That is true, but the Treyarch logo too.
Yeah.
Well, obviously, because Treyarch was just like,
Fire.
best games.
I think we played Black Ops 1 a few times.
I
too.
think it is.
No, we
is
only
it
ever
called
played two.
Sledgehammer? Yeah.
Really, I think
Yeah.
I thought I or maybe
No, we only ever played two.
did we only ever really play 2? It was either 2 or
'Cause
Reach.
We
We
played-
really truly
we
lived
played-
in the 2010s.
We played the same.
3 games
three
in
games
rotation.
every
If we weren't
time.
at Caleb's house, it was, and then Mario was thrown in there.
If when we got to my house is when we had the new games because I was the one with the older siblings who bought games.
Peter might have lived in a better house than I'm currently living in, but he had no games. It blew.
He had bacon, but no games.
He had bacon, but no games. He is part of that J Slap philosophy.
You
Bacon.
hate
no
to
games.
see it. Us
But
having
me
so
now-
many games, so game
I
many.
won't say I'm financially challenged at the moment, but I have money and I can buy games. But the current, I haven't think I've told you this, but in the current nerd friend group, they're speedrunning Peggle. Peggle, Connor made them do a bet where if they can get the best Peggle speedrun, they get like $150 out of the pool. So
Huh.
speedrunning right now is the meta with the friend group.
That's always been the meta.
The speedrun game.
I guess here's another last day of school thing. Junior year, last day of school. Do you remember when we were all betting on who could beat the Pokemon games?
Oh, I wasn't part of that bet, but I did get the game though.
I dominated everyone
Also,
with Pokemon Ruby.
Question: why has Nintendo never released those older games on? Okay, wait, I forgot.
It's Nintendo.
It's
They
Nintendo.
don't-
They
they
don't like to
don't
release
care.
older games. They're
They don't
fucking
care.
dumb.
That's why we emulate,
The emulators on the iPhone actually worked.
dude. But
They just get the phones hot, but it,
I don't
it
think
worked.
I don't think anybody acknowledged how hard I clapped everybody when we did.
What
When
version
we
was
sped
it? Was it,
run
was it Leaf
Ruby.
Green?
No, it was Ruby.
It was Ruby. Oh,
I
think had Leaf Green.
chose. I was the only person who chose Mudkip, so I think therefore.
So they
that
didn't
gave me
even
the-
optimal. They didn't even.
They didn't even do
optimally
the
it.
optimal strat. I got to the Elite Four. Everyone was underleveled except for Swampert.
And he just.
And
smashed.
I was trying to grind so everybody would be like equal level,
Mhm.
but I was like, oh my gosh, I'm running out of money from buying potions and revives. So I was like, you know what, screw it, I'm just going in. So I had Swampert, Groudon, Flygon, and I can't remember who else it was that was on my team. That hello,
My neighbors are honking.
I
horns.
had I can't remember who the fourth person was, but they were the reason why my team was able to survive.
Ow.
But pretty much Swampert just swept the entire Elite Four, and I beat that game in like 21 hours, and everyone else was not even close to done. And that's not even fast.
Yeah.
21 hours is not fast.
No.
I never played Pokemon, so
What a loser.
What a
I never played Pokemon. You want to know why? Because Alex was the one playing Pokemon.
That's a funny memory. Remember when we were first
Ow.
playing Gold and Silver?
Yeah, fuck you,
And,
bitch.
and this guy,
Hey, my elbow.
me and Alex one day were just minding our own business, playing Gold and Silver when they released on the 3DS.
I never beat that game, by the way.
I know, because you're a
No,
fool.
actually, I beat Johto. I never went to Kanto.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was like, dude, like I've already been to Kanto. Fuck that
In
area.
the Kanto. That's the best part of the game.
Yeah, where all the cool Pokemon are, and I'm like, no, this is dumb. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if it's a bad take. The original Gold and Silver games kind of sucked ass.
That's a hot take. I think
the Heart Gold and Soul Silver are better.
Heart Gold and Soul Silver are the best Pokemon games.
Yes, but I'm gonna be those original games. I'm gonna be honest. I would have chose Gen 1 over it, or
No,
Yellow.
no,
I would have chose
no,
Yellow
no.
over the original.
No,
two.
no. You might as well just. You pretty much can just say that Gen 1 is irrelevant to Gen 2 because you just get everything in Gen 1 that you get in Gen 2.
That is true.
So you like really Gold is the optimal if you want to play the Game Boy games, but or Crystal would be the optimal one.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. What's different in Crystal? Isn't Crystal like the least selling Pokemon? I swear to God, it was. I saw some like statistic out of the original, like all those. Like Crystal was the worst.
Yeah,
Or something like
you
that.
guys ever into Pokemon cards?
When I was younger,
not
buying
really
them from
playing,
bootleggers
but
at the festivals
Oh,
or whatever,
no.
4th of July. Go to times.
4th of July. I can't wait for 4th of July. I'm on funnel cake again.
4th of July memories. Do you guys have any of those?
Billions.
Billions?
I was just being a simp. I'm gonna be honest. Young Alex was a simp.
Simp for what?
There were some hot girls. I was trying to follow. I was trying to chase.
No.
It was Ryan. Ryan was when he was there. I tried to.
No, you were just following your cool cousin, Ryan.
Where were you guys at?
No, fella.
And Othello. But you were just following your cool cousin, Ryan.
Yeah.
Which we thought was like fucking Jesus when we were younger.
Now,
And now he thinks we're Jesus.
I
That's
know
not-
I'm Jesus now. I got a fucking bag on me.
I know I'm Jesus, he says.
Okay, Kanye.
But
This is the episode where
any-
Alex slips off Andrew the entire time.
any specific memories from 4th of July that are interesting stories?
BB guns?
Yeah. What year was it?
BB guns, firecrackers, and fireworks were shooting at each other. And
2015, pre
someone
2015.
set a fucking booth on fire. And I think it was JD. I think it was JD, bro. JD fucking set a booth on fire with firecrackers. He fucking he threw it at a fucking speaker, bro. And the fucking thing.
No.
Holy shit, dude.
JD almost set. Oh god. JD almost set a booth on fire, or it did set on fire. I can't remember, bro. And
JD was wild.
We
bro.
fucking ran away and we were like, go to the fucking basketball courts. We're gonna play Blades.
Blades was pretty insane too.
Blades were huge.
They were a massive thing during our time there.
During 4th of July. That was 4th of July was like Blades, Pokemon. We're doing it. Right here.
Yu-Gi-Oh was a close third.
People didn't really fuck with Yu-Gi-Oh.
I
like
fucked
that.
with Yu-Gi-Oh. I loved opening those
I
fucking packs. They're
Never
bootleg
did
as fuck.
Yu-Gi-Oh. Honestly, I didn't really play Pokemon as a kid. But here's what I do on the 4th of July every year. So, well,
How
first,
is 4th of July here in
You never
here
been
in
here?
Moses,
Moses?
I only do it with my family, so it's like.
Oh,
it's
you
not-
don't go out to shit.
I went to the one that they do at the park once, and it's
Where's that
it's
at? What
nothing
park is this?
at Makash.
Okay.
It's nothing special. It
Okay.
really isn't.
Yeah,
But
because Othello's.
There's always a
fucking place is
fire.
awesome.
They start a fire doing that, so that's cool. And you can see the fireworks from my house, so I really don't see a point of.
Oh, yeah, you
going
can stand on
to
top of the
going
roof
to
and you can see 'em.
Yeah.
But
There's also another pastime people did here. It was weird. Never.
yeah, I don't know. But here's a kind of tradition.
Can you get on your roof?
Can you get on my roof?
Yeah.
I've climbed on it multiple times.
Really? I've
I
never
can.
done
If
that.
the
That's
trailer's
how-
backed up, you
that-
can just climb right on top
that-
of the roof.
Really?
You gotta
That's
have
the
some hops, though.
that's how the story of Milo getting thrown off the roof happened.
Oh yeah. Now I remember.
But so I have a tradition on the 4th of July is I like to binge watch all 3 Back to the Future movies leading up to 4th of July.
It's not a bad thing.
I that like honestly it feels like it fits like those days.
Oh, I don't have my phone. Ah, there was a good tweet. Let me get your phone, Alex. There was a good tweet. You talk about that.
About my stories.
I don't know where my phone is.
I mean,
It's fucking
I
recording.
mean, the Back to the Future story is pretty much done. But here's the other thing that I do is 4th of July. You know how you get those like tank fireworks, right?
No, I never dealt
You
with
never
those.
lit fireworks,
There was a few.
in what context?
like just lighting like.
I like the wands.
getting
My
little
aunt's really into
fireworks.
the wands.
You guys didn't get any of the cool fireworks like the
No.
the
We
crackle,
never lit fireworks.
the
The
crackle
Mexicans
bombs.
never
and the-
trusted the Mexicans.
No, no,
Did
no,
you
it
not
was
hear the
just-
story
it was
of them
just-
almost burning down the booth?
It was
Did you
just
really give
it was just so
fireworks?
damn expensive for fireworks, and it's even more expensive now that we never ever. And you couldn't buy them where we were at because they were illegal.
Yeah, we always buy the illegal shit.
You couldn't buy them because they were illegal. You remember that when we were little kids that fireworks were illegal here
Well,
Are they still
if
legal?
you live in the city,
in Adams and Grant County, they were both illegal.
if you live in the city,
That is true.
I lived on the outskirts.
Yeah, it's true.
I got all the cool fireworks. I got crackle bombs. I got the bees that caused the fire of 2016.
That's
I got
great.
the Saturn missiles. They're like, oh, it was awesome. But what me and Mariah would do is
Destiny.
we
That's
used
a game
to
that I played
we'd
a lot
have
during
the
the summer.
we'd have the like we'd have our fireworks like fight each other. We wouldn't shoot them at each other, but we'd have like the tanks like shoot at each other and see whose tank burns. But Colby told us a story of when he was a kid. He'd take it a step further, and they used to use grasshoppers. They would rip off their wings and strap their legs to the fireworks and create coliseums to have the grasshoppers fight. And then they'd also take some explosive firework. I think it's the ones that are like sticks of dynamite that still blow up underwater. They'd shove those in the mouse holes, and you just see the mice explode. So me and Mariah kind of liked this idea,
Jesus.
but we couldn't find the animals. So we did the next best thing is we cut out paper dolls of people that we knew. I usually
I'm friends with this
I had
man.
myself as like a general, and we create
That was Andy from fucking Toy Story.
we'd create a coliseum. Oh, and we'd have these paper guys fight each other, and we'd always end we'd see who wins the fight, and we'd always end the coliseum by putting all the survivors into the box, and then we get the most illegal fireworks that you can only buy at Indian reservations. They're called black cats. It's pretty much just a strap. It's pretty much just dynamite. It's just dynamite.
What the fuck?
It's just small dynamite it has the shortest fuse, bunch of little dynamite sticks, and we just throw that into the
Okay, wait,
coliseum
question though. Why are they only on Indian reservations?
because they're illegal and they don't have to abide to laws.
Government.
Yeah.
I guess.
So
Okay.
yeah, pretty much we'd
Okay,
pretty much we'd
Second question.
hold on, can I finish?
I guess.
Pretty much we'd end it off by pretty much just nuking the Colosseum until it either exploded into tiny fragments or burned to smithereens.
This is the beginning of fucking Adolf Hitler right here, guys. What the fuck?
So that's the other 4th of July tradition. We'd watch Back to the Future and then create a Coliseum and make people fight in the Coliseum. Anyways, your second question?
My second question is, what happens when the natives burn something with those black dynamites? Who do they call?
They don't like them. They sell them to the dumb white people.
Never mind. Take it back then. That was a good answer.
Jesus.
They sell them to the stupid white
did you
people who
find
try
this
to blow
mystical
themselves
tweet
up.
that you were trying to find?
Yes, I did find this tweet. Okay.
Oh,
You have to lose
easily.
three.
Indiana Jones, Avatar, Fast and the Furious, done.
Oh, you have to lose 3 forever and
it-
any future
it basically
pro.
loses.
I wanted to get rid of Jurassic Park so bad,
So you're
but
gonna show the
I
camera?
thought
Why'd you do that?
we'll just cut it in.
I'm gonna be honest. Okay, so,
This is so
which
easy
one
for
did you choose?
Indiana Jones, Avatar, Fast and the Furious.
Yeah, I agree with Avatar, Fast and the Furious.
I've never cared for Indiana Jones.
I'm gonna have to say probably Harry Potter.
Oh,
Do not care
No.
about Harry Potter whatsoever. Because Star Wars is great. I like Star Wars.
I got rid
Marvel
of
is
I got rid of 007,
peak.
Star Trek, and Indiana Jones.
007.
And now I know why you get no bitches.
How do you get rid of 007?
Because 007 doesn't fit in the realm of any of those.
This man's never played.
I've played GoldenEye.
We tried to. I never have played GoldenEye.
I played an
Peter
emulator.
tried to
of
get
it.
it to work at his house.
I
That's
played
right,
an
it
emulator.
didn't
and
work.
It
It
was
didn't
fucking
work.
cool.
But are you serious?
Well, the reason I would get rid of 007 is
007?
because it's like
Have you ever watched?
That's
007 movie?
iconic.
I've watched Skyfall and I thought it was like okay.
Okay, you don't watch the modern ones, dipshit. It's like Doctor Who. You have to
You have
start
to
with
watch
the
the
first
old
ones.
ones.
Well, that's why.
Okay,
And I know a lot of
technically, you can't even
people.
watch
I know a
the
lot of
original
people give me a
Doctor Who
lot
ones.
of
I take it
shit
back,
for
actually.
getting rid of Star Trek, but I'm a fucking Star Wars hardcore fucking guy. So it's like I'm gonna get rid of Star Trek.
I don't
10 out of 10 times.
I don't care about Star Trek, but honestly, I see the more.
Bro, you know what's dumb about this list? Who the fuck puts Fast and the Furious with all these?
Who the fuck put 007 with all those?
That is also true, but
I think these are just like iconic movie franchises. That's
How
the
many
point.
of those are directed by George Lucas?
I think like one.
One.
Indiana Jones.
No, two.
Oh, two.
Indiana Jones. Yeah, you're right. But yeah, Star Wars, great. I like Star Wars. Marvel, awesome. Love
And it's
Marvel.
still going. So it's like, why would I want to get rid
Yeah,
of
why
it?
would you get rid of Marvel? DC, I
I
get.
could
I
leave
get,
it, but I don't.
I get
don't care.
DC. Like you could, I get an argument, but honestly, like DC's like.
But you got to
they-
get rid of
they-
everything before.
They still
Oh,
have.
man, that's fine.
They still have good projects though.
But you don't get the Batman video games.
Oh,
That's your whole fucking
oh, this is
childhood.
video games too?
It's an entirety.
It's the entirety,
Well, do I think-
everything.
okay, well, mine still
nothing
still
changes.
goes.
Nothing changes. Because I mean, DC still
I
has
would get
great.
rid of Avatar.
DC has great projects. Jurassic Park, close to my heart. Love Jurassic
I
Park.
don't know why.
Love
He does.
dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs are cool, but like they're not
Harry
that cool.
Potter, never stayed awake for any of those movies. No interest in that whatsoever. I'd
They're
have
really-
to get.
I won't
I'd
lie.
have to get rid of that.
Harry
Lord
Potter's kind of
Lord of the Rings was a close one,
Lord of the Rings
but
is just really long.
That's the
I-
OG fantasy, but it's really dumb.
I'm okay with Lord of the Rings. Fast and the Furious, that's
Garbage.
just a stupid
Garbage.
movie franchise.
I get car culture's cool. Cars are cool. I finally realized that at the age of almost 20. In
I
4
can't
days.
get rid of the first three
See-
Fast and Furious.
See-
movies.
I like cars.
And
now,
I know
but,
I
you
know people are mad. They're like, "You're really choosing dinosaurs over cars." I mean, if you
Yes.
actually watched the Jurassic Park movies,
No, Jurassic. No,
Jurassic-
if you want to get rid of Fast and Furious over Jurassic Park, all respect.
Jurassic Park actually puts on some philosophical questions in the movie. Like, should science play God?
Yes.
Should we as people be making the decision to bring extinct things
Yes.
back to life? Well, I guess yes. There's your answer. Dinosaurs.
If
are
we
cool.
are
Let's
made
bring
in
them
the image
back.
of God, then the image of God makes being. So then, therefore, yes.
So yeah, let's bring. I'm still waiting for Jurassic. I'm not saying that you're wrong. I'm
If
just saying
Avatar
that's the
wasn't
question.
getting a second movie, I'd also remove it before 007.
Back to the Future is like peak. That's the.
I love Back.
That's
to the
probably
Future.
the
so
greatest-
much pop culture, man.
That's probably the greatest trilogy of all time.
I'm gonna be honest. I vaguely remember any three of those movies. I have to rewatch them.
The first one
You
is
have-
just so
you should,
legendary.
You should. It's
I need to rewatch them.
it's the greatest trilogy of all
007
time.
is part
I'll
of
say
British
it.
culture. I can't get-
007 is just great.
Yeah,
There's not
it's
like
right
there's
next to
nothing
Doctor
wrong
Who.
with
You can't.
007.
That's like
Star Trek.
I like how I said I would get rid of 007, and it's like, well, why would you keep Harry Potter? I just fucking love
that's
Harry
also
Potter.
two. How many of these are British? 1, 2, 3. I think Star Trek maybe 4.
Technically,
I don't
Star Wars
know.
is British, but it's made by an American.
Well, then there's like half of these are British actually.
Yeah, Star Trek. I don't really care about, but I'm
I
gonna
fucking
keep
hate
it
that.
just because it's fine.
I don't like.
Indiana Jones. I
I
disagree
never
with
under-
Alex.
Now, here's
I
the thing:
really
with
like
Indiana
Indiana Jones.
You
I
could
like.
just get rid of Indiana Jones and just make the movies totally separate, and you still get an Indiana Jones movie, just not called Indiana Jones.
I guess,
It's called
but
Return of the Mummy.
at the same time,
Yeah.
At the same time, I just really think they're fun movies. I think Harrison Ford.
They're all fun. There's
Harrison
not a
Ford's-
single miss on that except the Fast and Furious 4 all the way through 10.
I don't know.
That I agree with.
I don't know. Avatar,
And all the Star Trek
Avatar's
shit,
pretty
because Star Trek
mid.
is fucking terrible.
Yeah, Avatar is
But
pretty.
I like Indiana. I
What?
think Indiana
you guys
Jones is
don't
fun.
like Avatar?
Avatar
Cowboys
is
versus
so
Indians,
boring.
The Indians win edition.
Avatar.
It's just Pocahontas.
Avatar has nothing of interest that if when I look at Avatar, even when it first
Well,
came
you
out,
were just saying how like fucking Jurassic Park is a psychology fucking
Andrew, we've
filled-
already gone through that time. We've already killed the natives off. That story's already been told.
Dude, you're looking at it at a surface level, bro.
Do you not understand the cinematics of this masterpiece? Fucking okay there, Billy.
Is the story for Avatar a cookie cutter
Yes.
fucking story? Yes.
Yes.
But the direction of which it is taken by
It looks
fucking
cool.
James
I don't
Cameron
care.
I-
is insane.
I
I
really-
think you're sucking the dick off of James
I
Cameron. a
really
bit
do
too much.
not care about anything that goes on in that movie. That's
Really
like
don't.
it's pretty much if you took Star Wars but took out all the cool stuff.
Now, this list would be harder if there was Predator and Alien on it.
Oh, I'd get rid of those too.
Really, over Avatar.
Yes.
There was
Yes.
hesitation.
No. Yes. And fucking Alien and Predator, bro. The fucking
There's no. I can't think of a single quote from Avatar right now.
Yeah.
Me neither. It's just a good movie.
You're mid.
Bro, I think Avatar
Mid.
is a great movie.
Mid.
It's not a fucking 10 out of 10.
What is it then?
I always gave it a 7.
Okay, I'm perfect. I'm fine with that. Caleb,
Sure.
Andrew, give it a 7.
I always
Sure.
gave it a 7.
But also,
But it's better than you remember, man.
Is that-
It is better than you remember. It is in my fucking thumbnail for a video that's supposed to come out next month. It is better than you remember. Most people are saying that that movie is forgettable. It has no fucking action, no good dialogue. Your character is
So those are like half. I give them all half.
but
the
I mean-
main protagonist is just pretty much a space cowboy. Okay, well then you fucking like Han Solo, so go fuck yourself.
I mean,
No, I don't like Han
mean,
Solo. I like Clint Eastwood.
that title's a bit strange though, because saying better than you remember implies that people originally did not like the movie, but people actually very much enjoyed that movie.
People did like Avatar, but now look at Twitter right now. They're like, fucking Avatar is fucking stupid. It's just blue people, except it's not the Smurfs.
I mean, I think that's just.
I think the Smurfs movie was better than Avatar.
What the fuck are you talking
I don't think
about?
that's. I don't think that's called better than.
is
I don't
better.
think that's called better than you remember. I think that's called people in retrospective are like, man, maybe this wasn't as good.
No, they just don't remember it because it's been 10 years since they watched the movie.
And that's the thing to point out. It's been 10 years. Nobody has ever watched it after they saw it.
They don't care anymore.
They watched they watched it in the movie theaters in 3D.
Why are you
in
dick
IMAX.
riding Avatar so hard right now?
Why
Bro?
are you?
Because I have to defend
It's game
this
month
movie.
though, so I'll allow it.
What is?
I have to defend Avatar, bro.
What in Avatar is at all appealing that could be possibly
Why
more
are you
appealing?
defending a 7 out of 10? It's kind of mid of you, bro.
What
Because most people think it's a fucking 1 out of 10.
what about
That's like a
Avatar
4.
makes it more appealing than 007?
Bro, 007 is just a fucking heist movie.
Wrong.
It's literally
That is
fucking.
wrong.
It's Mission
Wrong.
Impossible.
That's so wrong.
Well,
Mission Impossible
now
is
it's
based
fucking
off
a
of-
Mission Impossible movie, bro.
Well, I do not care about the one guy or Idris Elba. I want fucking back when it was black and white. You need to watch. If they're on HBO, I know they are. The original 007 movies. Those things are so.
Well, yeah, because they're the
good
fucking
ones.
original. I can make that same argument. 1977 fucking Star Wars.
I knew he was gonna say Star
You
Wars.
can't
Guy.
fucking beat Star Wars. Now, Star Wars, I will fucking ride and fucking kill myself off a cliff to defend that one, bro. Dude, Star Wars is fucking unfucking tapped, bro. You can't fucking argue Star Wars. If your argument is, oh, it's just a bunch of fucking space wizards with fucking light sticks.
It is
Fuck
though,
you.
but that's cool.
Yeah, they made it interesting. So
Technically, Star Wars is the first ever
if you
sci
choose
fantasy.
honestly, if you choose Star Wars
No,
out of all
that's
these things
not
on
a
this
skilled one.
list, you have bad taste.
For real.
Your taste
Most
is
people
terrible.
said, most people in this comment section said Star Wars, Harry Potter, and Avatar.
I mean, I get the last two, but why Star
Why
Wars?
Star Wars? Star Wars is goated. Like, I'm not trying to dick right here or anything, but like, you know, like Star Wars has. Okay, so this is a writing thing here. Do you know how much potential Star Wars has?
A lot.
Like, dude, in the Star Wars universe, there's bounty hunters, space wizards, witches, and warlocks. I think orcs, cloning, zombies in some scenarios. Like, dude, Star Wars is a literal galaxy of
So
possibilities.
saying Avatar is fine because it's just one movie. Okay, I get why
Star
you guys
Wars
are like
is an
saying
entire fucking like mythology,
that.
bro.
Star Wars is 11 movies and 3 TV shows and then some.
Andrew, 3 TV shows, bro. There's an entire like decades, and I don't care if they're legends or whatever, but that's still like there's a mythos, bro. Like Star Wars is
Star Wars is
goated.
fucking amazing, man.
This is
There's
from
no
the anime
argument
guy.
otherwise. If you tell me Star Wars is fucking bad, you're a fucking incel, okay? Get the fuck out
They're
of here.
mid, bro. You get no bitches. Like, I'm sorry, bro. Like, it's Star Wars, bro. Wizards with powers, bounty hunters with laser guns. Is that not cool to a 5-year-old?
Yeah.
I'm fine. I think I'm
Half
personally
of this
fine.
comment section is all of them because I'm not a fucking child. So then what the fuck do you watch?
What do you watch?
I'll let you know.
So
right
then
now,
what the
okay.
fuck do you watch?
I'm gonna be honest. Those people right there who don't.
You just fucking work and slave 12 hours of your day every time and just sleep the rest of the 12 because
those
you're
are boring people. Those are the. Remember when I said I view people as NPCs? Those are the people I view. Those people are lame.
Like what do they not go to the theater or something? What do they watch when they go to the
Their
theater?
You
wives cheat on
You
them.
can't always spend your life outside. I don't watch movies because I actually want to like be with the world. It's like, what the fuck? No, watch a fucking movie. Understand?
You don't care
it's
about
like
your-
it's like
you don't
reading
care
a
about
fucking
culture?
book. If you read a fucking book, you're living another fucking perspective.
Yeah.
or a manga,
That really.
or manga, whatever the fuck. I don't give a shit what it is.
or an anime.
If you are witnessing or reading different fucking perspectives or stories, you sympathize with those stories and you learn more about yourself.
Yeah, it's
You
true.
can't just constantly be outside and fucking.
He is
I
having-
agree.
You
this is
can't
good
constantly
takes.
just be outside and be like, yep, just gonna fucking hoe this fucking this fucking
Time to go
trough
home.
off. And it's like,
And even if they do go home and watch movies, they're like, yep, time to go watch Schindler's List again.
Time to watch
or
Mid.
fucking Hawaii 5-0
Like,
and
no-
NCIS.
Nothing against Schindler's List. Like, that's a good movie, but like, is that really the only movie franchise you're gonna watch? Like, or I guess franchise, only type of movie you're gonna watch? Oh man, yeah. I watched Schindler's List, The Departed. Like, they're all great movies, but really, that's all you watch. You just watch depressing movies.
Some people are weird. I'm gonna be honest. I'm a big fantasy guy. I like sci-fi.
Not a lot of
and
DC
fantasy.
in this comment section.
Because
Because why
DC
would
hasn't
you
made
why would
anything good. I'm gonna be honest. Okay.
So then get rid of it.
It's true, but I don't like Indiana Jones. I've never found.
So you're saying you'd get rid of DC?
I'd get Indiana Jones over DC. Because here's the thing about me. Just like how I brought up the Star Wars example, has like a literal galaxy of potential. DC has a literal, and I'm not trying to make a multiverse of potential.
I thought what he said was that would mean all DC media is gone.
You have to lose 3 forever in any future projects.
Yeah.
So everything that's out right now.
So Batman the animated series is gone.
Batman the first.
Never,
Batman
never
Detective
would I.
Comics is gone.
This man literally said if Indiana Jones wasn't on that list, I'd just kill Batman the animated
No, I
series.
wouldn't. I immediately after that I'd probably go Harry Potter. Like DC's like next to Marvel on that list. Like DC's really good.
Batman's great. I guess should say Batman's great.
Like, literally, DC stands for Detective Comics.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
So
That's very true.
I'm not like DC's right there next to Marvel. I can't get rid of it. I can get rid of like the last two on that list would probably end up being like Marvel and DC.
Yeah.
Like, I won't lie. I know where people are viewing that because it's casual. Is that let me get the mic closer because
Jurassic
it's casual
Park,
because
Lord
they're
of the
all
Rings, and Fast and Furious, great movies. But what can you see? What can you do story wise with the movie, bro? Those are great fucking stories. What are you talking
Lord
about?
of the Rings,
Eric?
Jurassic Park.
Eric?
Lord of the Rings, Jurassic Park, and Fast and the Furious.
I mean, Fast and Furious.
I can
mean,
see
it's
Fast
hard.
and the
Fast
Furious
and
a little
Furious,
bit.
you can only
But I
do
mean,
so much.
like
Lord of the
it's
fucking
so-
Rings.
Like Fast and the Furious is so bland, you could really do anything with it. So like, you could go either or.
You
on
added
that
John
side.
Cena to spice it up.
You can. It's. I think that's a balanced argument. But Jurassic Park and Lord of the Rings.
The OG fantasy.
How do you say? I don't
Lord of the
even
Rings was
like.
published in 1950.
I don't even really like Lord of the Rings, but you can't say that Lord of the Rings isn't like an important franchise.
I think it's not an important franchise. That's like it's an important part of like I think human history.
Yeah.
Like, what is-
You have CGI and storytelling. You have like iconic.
you know what?
directors,
You know, even
iconic
to a point,
scenes,
I'd say Lord of the Rings is the OG
story
like,
narratives.
H.P. Lovecraft like mythos. Like that's like
it's important.
Yeah.
That's an important.
there's a reason why people get mad that goblins are like. There's a weird thing about people. For whatever reason, people see a green guy with tusks and a headband and I'll automatically think racism. It's really weird. It's one of those pillars of society.
Oh
I've seen a
man.
lot of Fast and Furious, which I respect.
I
But
I put it on my list.
personality wise,
I put it on
I
mine.
can't get rid of Tokyo Drift and Fast and Furious 1. It's just
I can live
I wouldn't
without
be who I
Tokyo
am
Drift.
without
I can
those
live
movies.
without Fast and the Furious. I haven't even watched them. That's how far they are. I'm like, I
I
see
mean, you don't have to watch.
I see
Fast
the
and Furious
movies and I'm like I see like what the movies are about and I'm like, there's nothing.
The Rock
with
can
that
only
that
do
interests
so
me.
much with his bald ass head.
There's nothing in those movies that interest me whatsoever.
Yeah, Fast and Furious is one of those like things like, oh my god, I gotta go watch. No, you don't.
No.
You'd really
Star Wars, baby. Marvel,
Marvel
Definitely.
like
probably.
we're at the point where
especially-
you actually
not
can't
anymore.
miss a
Marvel,
movie.
not as much anymore. Like if you're like, oh my god, you gotta go watch Doctor Strange. No, just wait till it comes on.
Comes
Disney
out
Plus.
June 22nd. I know what I'm doing June 22nd.
Yeah,
watching it
just go
again.
watch it on Disney Plus. It's okay. DC movies, You don't need to watch those.
I'm
Just wait till they
so-
come on HBO Max in a month. Because
I'm so
what's the point of
mad.
fucking spending
I mean,
$50 on a ticket?
you really could say that about all of these, though.
Yeah.
You really don't.
I'm
have
gonna
to
be
go to
honest
the
though.
theater
If,
anymore.
speaking,
Not Star Wars.
speaking
I
on
don't
the
say
whole
that
like
about
DC,
Star
No,
thing,
you could say that about Star Wars too. You don't have to go.
I'm
to
gonna
the
be honest,
theater
I think
to
you
watch
can say
any of
about
those
all of
movies. That's what I said.
Yeah.
You don't have to go to the theater to watch any of those.
Well, I could say that Harry Potter you had to because that had a great opening weekend for the last movies.
I like Harry Potter though.
So was Avatar. Avatar was like, holy shit.
Fuck
like, that movie's
Avatar.
crazy.
Bro, who cares about Avatar?
Avatar's
we
mid.
watched the new trailer and
Nobody
felt
watches Star
nothing.
Trek, so yeah.
That is factually true.
Star Trek.
People
Star
that watch
Trek.
Star Trek are people who are like, man, this shit's better than Star Wars.
Star-
and they're watching fucking Picard, which is like 4 episodes long. Like, what the
Why are
fuck?
you just roasting Dad?
That-
without
Star-
I
saying
am
Dad's
roasting
name?
Dad. Star Trek is fucking shit.
Star Trek's really just riding under the radar this whole time. We're not talking about it, even though none of us have any attachment to it.
Fuck Star Trek.
I do not like Star Trek whatsoever.
So dumb.
Another
I think
one
the
that
only good
didn't
thing
care
about Star Trek is Kobayashi Maru, and that is the only shit that's
Who?
like valid. Kobayashi Maru.
Who?
See, you don't even fucking know what it is, but like that's the only good thing about it.
Is it a person?
It's a test.
It's a test.
It's a test made for you to fail, and like the guy.
You know this podcast doesn't exist
Oh, what?
because it doesn't follow the it's a TikTok trend where it's all like if there weren't 2 females involved in a certain project, it doesn't exist or whatever.
Huh?
Have you never seen that? How some people don't believe
There are plenty
people
of
went to the
females involved in this podcast.
I
They're
know.
mothers, you motherfuckers.
Oh, mom, no, that's only one. There has to be 2 women. Has to be 2.
There's 2
She
women.
No, we didn't physically see her though. You could have been lying about that. That's what they would say in the comment sections.
She called me on the podcast.
Ah, she did, you fuckers.
She did, but Caleb could have made it up though.
Why would I?
That's what people say about the Apollo or the mission to the moon. It's like,
Bro, if you think the moon landing, if you think the moon landing's fake,
yeah,
go
bro.
watch fucking 2001: Space Odyssey, which is like the movie that came out a
have
year
you guys
after
ever
that
watched
shit.
that? Are you gonna put Val on the podcast so this podcast can be physically real?
Hold on.
So that like, TikTok can be like, this podcast doesn't exist in like 50 years. It never was a thing. There were not 2 women involved.
Is this fake?
That could be Photoshop.
Is this fake?
Hey, that could be Photoshop. man.
Could it?
That could be Photoshop.
You need like she needs to physically be here.
She needs to physically be here.
Yes.
I think this is a really stupid.
This is
thing.
really. I really thought about that in the
Alex,
moment.
this is a stupid bit.
It's just a dumb
Terrible
bit.
bit.
But that's the thing.
Stupid
no,
bit.
I don't
I'm
know-
moving on. Mute Alex. Anyways, going forward, back to the summertime antics. We were going to talk about something that I think also pertains to summertime. Because when I think of summertime,
I want to know.
I think of, just car rides to the store with my mom and getting ice cream on a hot summer day. But when it comes to that, the radio was always, I think the radio is a big part.
Water.
The radio is a big part of summertime. And with that, the song of the summer,
Was always a very big deal.
that's a big deal. But I'm gonna be real here. I have not heard the song of the summer since I think it was Clarity back in 2013, and I only
what the fuck is Clarity?
the fuck is
the
Clarity?
one with Zed. The
I
one
took a
that's
pill
like,
and the bees.
That was
You're
2014,
stupid.
I think.
Was that 2014?
is that 20?
2015 song of the
it's-
summer was Trap Queen.
Is whenever Pikmin 3 came out, because I remember playing Pikmin 3 in August while listening to If Our Love is
It's
Tragedy, why are you my remedy?
Okay, stop it.
I'm gonna be honest.
I
Once-
Can't Feel My Face, The Weekend. You remember when we went to
Oh, I
Oregon?
do remember that. Was that in 8th grade
wa-
that came out?
That was in 8th grade.
Yes. Do you remember when we were in Oregon,
Oh.
man? Dude, that song played 21 times in a day, bro.
Oh my gosh, I just remembered a parody that me and Peter used to sing about that
You-
song.
I still remember that parody.
I can't feel my face when I smoke crack.
That's what the song's about, you idiots.
Oh,
actually?
is it really?
The song's about coke.
No, he said crack, not coke.
Is it really?
It's about a fucking drug. The song's about drugs.
But love was the true drug the entire time.
True.
It's a good song.
I thought that song was about love the whole time.
No, it's a good song. His love is to cocaine.
Well, I guess it goes to show that that's in the scenario as Pumped Up Kicks that I really did not know the lyrics.
Did I tell you about that? I feel like
No, I
told
read
you.
that online.
Okay.
What, Pumped Up
I
Kicks?
told
Yeah,
someone.
what
Well,
was
maybe
it?
it wasn't
What
mom.
was it?
I think I told mom. I told somebody. You know that music. That song is about killing children, right?
Yeah.
Anakin
Or-
Skywalker.
or- Wild-
Specifically, the popular kids.
What a wild song that we used to play at school for school parties.
Bro, that's crazy. We did do that.
Do people still listen to that song?
Yes.
I want to check.
Motherfuckers still listen to Fireflies, bro.
That is true. Hold up. I want to
I
go to that
can't,
comment
you
section.
can't believe your eyes. The 10 million fireflies.
Kids with.
But yeah, that's Clarity is probably the last song of the summer that I really
The last 3 songs of summer, I think,
can't spell
belonged to
pump.
Lil Tecca for like, because you had Ransom,
Oh, dude, I can't remember.
and then you had, I can't remember the song title, but Lil Tecca was like the guy, he makes summer smashers. I remember 2015, that one was Trap Queen by fucking Fetty Wap. Like
Yeah,
everybody was, hey, what's up, hello? You know,
Never heard that song.
You've never heard Trap Queen by Fetty Wap?
Like I said, after
That was on the radio too.
after Clarity came out, you really think I listened to pop music?
That was on
You-
your fucking radio station.
You really think I listened to my radio station?
That was on your radio station.
I listened to the classic rock stations after.
101.
Anyways, Alex, do you have a song of the summer that you?
No,
remember
I'm gonna
from
be
your
honest.
childhood?
After 2015,
Well, I
That's
mean,
when-
you don't have to think.
no, after 2015, that's when Spotify hit. I think that's when I
Okay.
got my phone.
Okay,
And then it was just.
and?
It's been. When did I get
It
my
was
phone?
it's 2016.
Yeah, 2016.
Okay, then after 2016, it was game. Like I don't remember. It's either the weekend. It was all that
you,
stuff.
you say
The
say that,
Weeknd
but
was
that's when I
very-
stopped listening to.
Very big for me in 2016.
Like you might have been. No, I
So
like.
that's when
I
he came out with
immediately
Starboy.
cut off when I got into YouTube and all that stuff. I cut off radio and TV.
But I mean, I mean before that. Then
I guess.
'cause that's we speak,
Pill and Ibiza,
we
The Weekend, and probably a couple like Charlie XX songs
Like,
or whatever.
any specific song.
I'm gonna be honest. I listen to Dad's playlist
'Cause,
about half the time, so
there's-
there's like a lot of like summer.
There's
songs
one
involving him.
specific song from my childhood that like this is probably the most iconic summer song in my eyes. California Girls by
okay.
Katy Perry.
Okay, yeah, that was a big time.
That
song,
is
'cause that was
like
Super Bowl performance and everything.
That's iconic summer song of the
That's
summer.
a good song too, because Snoop Dogg's on a remix. Have you ever heard Snoop Dogg's story of that shit?
No.
When he recorded it, there was this black Dick Strine in the studio, bro. And then when he came onto the music video, he recorded the verse. He was like, okay. And she was like, okay, now let's do the music video. And when he came into the music video spot, she was butt ass naked. He was like, hi. And she was like, oh, what's up, Snoop? Recording her scene, bro. It was fucking funny as fuck. Like, he has a really good story on California Girls.
Did not
Who?
know that.
Snoop Dogg.
Snoop
Katy
Dogg.
Perry.
Yeah.
She was butt ass.
Butt ass naked in that music video. You gotta watch that music video again. It's with a shark and everything. And she's butt ass naked.
Really?
That's on YouTube.
I don't think I ever watched the music
You guys
video.
remember? I know you don't remember. 'cause
California
I don't
Girls?
think you're into it.
Pull it up on your computer.
California Girls. I was just looking at my phone.
No, we got the computer.
When
We got the-
you remember
got
when
big
Big Sean
screen.
dropped "I Don't Fuck with You"?
No.
Alex, remember that music video?
Oh, she was butt ass naked. Hold up. Give me
It's
a
in the
second.
thumbnail.
It's in the thumbnail. I'm seeing it now. Okay, there's ads playing, but now I remember. I'm getting flashbacks.
You remember "I Don't
I-
Fuck with You" by
actually-
Big Sean? Alex, and that music video, that was the first pair of titties you ever saw, right?
Andrew, I've seen
That-
titties before.
Well, I
that.
was way younger than
That,
you,
that,
so that was the first pair of titties I ever
that's
saw.
ironic. That's the song of the summer I think of the most. California Girls, and I actually never watched the music video.
I'm
How many
having
views does that
members
music
of it.
video have?
Like this is like 64 million, but there's no way.
When did that come out? I can't remember.
11
which
years
Check,
ago.
check, check.
one.
How long?
I think it's at 11 or 12.
Was I 9? Was I 9 when that came? When that was the
when you
song?
came? What? Pause?
Was I 9 when that was the song of the summer?
I don't know.
California Girls, man.
You know what else happened that summer? That is that was an iconic summer because I think that's the same summer that Diamond and Pearl came out, and at
You remember,
Burger King they gave out Pokemon toys, and I had this plush Pikachu.
I remember those.
I kept that for like 5 years, and then it disappeared.
Do you remember the Minecraft parody songs?
Yes, we were just talking about
Captain
that.
Sparkles and
We literally were just
Asian
talking
Canadian.
about that. while we're that's
What's the meme? Creeper? Oh no.
those are
Creeper.
those.
Oh, yeah.
Now those are iconic songs of the summer right there.
I'm gonna be honest. Caleb's not wrong. I'm gonna be honest. Creep. Bro,
I
there
didn't
was a
listen to
couple
that
bangers.
one. I didn't listen to that one. I only listened to the early parodies.
Captain Sparkle's rap on that.
Oh my gosh.
Dude, those are like, you know,
Minecraft dominated our childhood, dude.
it was insane.
From
Like-
2009 to about like 2014.
2010 or 2009 to
It's still
2000
still here.
It's still
it's still
big
here,
part
but
of
we
culture, too.
like us. We don't really.
GTA 5. I think we need to talk about
greatest
Don't
fucking
care.
video game of
that. Yeah,
all
we know
time.
you Nintendo weeb.
You
I
didn't,
played
You
Halo.
never played GTA? I
No,
feel like that was like a manhood thing, dude.
no.
I never
You know-
beat. I
you
played
know
Red
what-
Dead.
You know what interested in Red Dead and
Well, Red
I
Dead's a
never
good
finished
game.
it.
and LA Noire.
All both Rockstar entities. So it's
Yeah,
like,
awesome games. Both I think better
if
than
you didn't
GTA.
play, okay, look, if you didn't play a Rockstar game growing up, you missed out. Whether it was LA Nightclub or Midnight Club, I can't remember what it was called. It was a racing game, or LA Noire, Red Dead Redemption 1, or GTA 4, or GTA 5, which is whatever one. If you didn't play those growing up, man,
Or at
You
least
missed
watched a
out.
YouTube video or a funny.
yeah.
a
If you
funny
weren't watching
moments.
like fucking Quibble Cop or Expert Thief,
the gaming lemon.
the gaming. Oh my, dude! If you weren't watching the Gaming Lemon, man,
I guess
you were missing. Dude, does he upload?
I guess if you want, hey, you're supposed to be pulling up the music video.
I did pull up the music video.
For himself.
Okay, I guess.
I just took
I
the
get-
thumbnail. I didn't want to click
I
on it.
just-
I don't want copyright.
Well, we can cut it out.
We don't have to.
We don't
to
have
do
to.
that.
Oh my god,
Let's not make breaks. Let's not make time more stressful for you, Caleb.
I don't care.
This guy was complaining about free time the other day.
Oh, look at me.
You liked my fucking tweet where I was like, this guy can confirm this guy hasn't done shit today.
Didn't you? I know for a fact.
Well, certain things happened.
Nothing fucking happened. You sat your ass down all day.
you didn't. What a summertime feeling.
He was like a,
Not-
he was like a beach whale.
oh
Shut the
man.
fuck up, Andrew.
He got mad. Look. He
anyways.
No, 'cause
Terrence, look, you were right.
Shit happens.
Anyways,
I don't want to say it on the podcast. I'll tell you later, but go fuck yourself.
what were we talking about before that?
Talk about California girls and summer
California
songs.
girls
GTA.
summer song.
GTA.
GTA.
Have you never played GTA 5?
No, I don't.
What was
Honestly,
it,
I
Lemon?
look at GTA and I'm like, this franchise I do not care about.
Why?
There's not. I don't.
Is it too similar to real life to where you can't get into it?
The thing is the crowd that they like made GTA 4. I am not a part of that crowd. I don't care about cars. I don't care about drug deals. I don't care about heist deals like that. I'd prefer.
So you hate black people?
No. Alex, that's
but
racist.
no, but that is the argument though. Like, what crowd is for a GTA? Is it not? Is it not gangsters?
Bro, you
Or
can be
white
any
kids who think they
ethnicity
want
you
to
don't
to
have to.
play
You don't have to
GTA.
be of any.
There's a reason.
ethnicity.
There's 3 different characters associated
A
with GTA.
black guy, a rich white guy, and a trailer trash.
Yeah.
So that's their crowd.
Yeah.
Black people in the hood, rich white guys, trailer trash.
And you can kill one at the end. Who will it be?
No
will
one
it
did
be
that
Franklin, or will it be fucking Trevor, or will it be fucking Michael?
I don't think can Michael die?
Oh wait, Franklin can't
See,
die.
but I have.
Franklin's the main story head. Franklin is like the fucking story plot.
Yeah.
I find being a cowboy and doing all that stuff much,
Much
more
more cooler.
entertaining.
Did you play Red Dead Redemption 2?
Yes, I
Have you
didn't beat
finished
it, but like
I
I,
got
said, I
5
made it
hours
to.
into. I got after the prologue and like a good 3 when he first meets that guy with tuberculosis.
Yep.
I got that far, and then I died on a train. Got spawned out in the middle of nowhere. No horse.
That's what's fun.
that's fun.
That's what's fun
Bro,
about
I had
the
to
game.
walk all the way back, overheating. I
That's
fucking
what's
collapsed
so
3 times.
fun.
That shit's awesome, dude. You're
That's
being an
what's
actual
so
cowboy.
fun about the game.
But I
is
wanted to go back
you're
to
a
the story. I was
cowboy.
interested.
Your horse
So
gets
wait,
absolutely
no.
murked.
I'm gonna roast Andrew. So you were interested in the story, but due to a
I
minor
wasn't interested
inconvenience,
that much in the story, but
so then you're a bitch.
I was only interested in the beginning of the story.
I'm
and
gonna have to rebuy. How much is it on Steam?
Just play it on your PlayStation.
No.
Fucking I need to buy another PlayStation 5.
But
My brother stole mine.
what
bitch.
Dude, you could buy Joaquin's Xbox.
Okay, here.
I want my PlayStation.
I know. Fuck you.
He bought
Harry
it.
Potter Legacy comes out exclusively on the fucking PlayStation. Go buy an Xbox, you fucking bitch.
Here's to defend myself for not beating Red Dead Redemption 2.
It's long.
It's long.
It is long.
And by the time I got to chapter 7, that's when the online came out. And
Which is trash.
It's another reason why I hate GTA 5. They focused on that instead of their brand new game.
Okay, but I'll counter argument here though. It made them like $1 billion.
Yeah, it made them $1 billion because they released it so many different times and people will keep buying it because they just want a new game. But they're like, oh, I might as well get this because it's on the new consoles now. And I want to play GTA, so I might as well get the game that I know is
people don't
good.
play GTA online anymore.
No, everybody stopped.
They play roleplay.
That's what
they
keeps
play
them.
RP. That's the only thing keeping
But
GTA
RP's fun as
alive.
fuck.
Right?
Honestly though, that's the only thing I really like about GTA 5 is
If the game is so realistic, you can RP in it.
The role play is so funny.
There's only 30,000
I know-
online active people on the PC version of that game.
I know you're not
Playing RP.
you're not really Markiplier fans, but I remember here's another summer memory. Is back I think it was 20. Did
you guys watch Markiplier's movie?
I did. It's good.
He had a movie?
Yeah, he made like his own choose your own
Oh,
adventure
one of those
movie.
again? Okay.
Like Markiplier, I think he's one of the best YouTubers out there.
He was on Anthony, the original Smosh
Yeah, the
guys. And
Smosh guys.
He's like, and like I
That
forgot
interview
what
was
Anthony asked him.
great.
Anthony was like,
That interview was
how
great.
much are you made or whatever?
A
And then
lot.
Mark goes,
A
a
lot.
fucking lot. Do you know how much 13 billion views that is? And then I'm gonna be honest, as a casual person, I've been like, yeah, he probably makes a lot of money. No, I'm a YouTuber. I know the numbers. Holy fuck!
Yeah, he makes-
Has he made so much money?
13 billion views, and we're not even talking about
Sponsors
sponsors.
or anything.
See, I think
merch
this
sales.
is
Mark is a nerd to God.
He's well off.
this is
He's
what I
insane.
this is what I like about Markiplier is he's
And
still
they're
a cool
on his head.
he's still a cool guy.
He's all homegrown.
He's
He's
still-
not Mr. Beast and
Gosh.
with a
Mr.
crew,
Beast.
with a
Are we
crew,
gonna talk about
Is
that?
this
crew
the
of
episode?
150 people.
Okay, hold up. Andrew, I'm gonna have to.
PewDiePie has 100 million subscribers. He's not fucking T-Series.
No, I don't think
he's
this-
still in the bedroom, fucking chopping it up, playing fucking Minecraft and whatever the fuck he plays.
The
Like,
subreddit. Okay,
I don't
I'm
think
gonna
this
have
is-
to stop you here though.
I don't think that-
I think this is where we're gonna end. Not gonna end, but this is the ending segment where Caleb is gonna talk about his conspiracy theory on Mr. Beast.
Mr. Beast.
I don't
Is
like
this the
Mr. Beast
episode?
all that much.
I guess yeah. This probably
cool
won't
guy, though.
fill an entire episode, but I don't trust Mr. Beast worth beans. That there's something when I have this thing where I can look at people and I can kind of tell when they're either not trustworthy or there's just something off about them. I get that vibe hardcore with Mr. Beast. I look at that guy, the way he smiles, he has like a crooked smile. You cannot trust that. There's just something. It's like insane. I sent this to Jen the other day because she asked me what I had against Mr. Beast. It's like I'm insane. Like people think I'm insane for not trusting him, but there's just something about Mr. Beast that is not trustworthy. Where does he get all this money
I
from?
always thought his content was bad.
How is he able to give away so much money on how many episodes does he upload a day?
He only actually uploads monthly.
Monthly.
Yeah, did you not know that?
No.
He took that up the Mark Rober approach.
And he's gone madly successful with it.
But it's like he spends a lot of money on
But
things.
look at the way he operates though. It's he can produce a video, get fucking Cash App to fucking sponsor it, and Cash App knows it's like, well, I want to drive more online people to fucking use my fucking app. So I'm gonna play Mr. Beast. All the money he's gonna put down to give these money away, and so that these people, when they receive the money, they don't get fucked by taxes. Because some people can't accept that Tesla because they get fucked.
Mm-hmm.
Some people can't accept his $50,000, his $150,000 because you get fucked by taxes. That was the number one thing. That's why he was only giving shit to like friends in the beginning. Right now, he's giving stuff more to like friends. Like David Dobrik does that too. Because you get fucked with taxes and you don't want to ruin somebody's life. It's like,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
gave you a blessing with a Tesla, but the government fucking hates that.
But it's just something
There's why I hate
off.
the government.
There's something off about him. Like I
was
don't know
on-
how
he
The
to.
was on
same,
Joe
the
Rogan.
same goes for like Family fucking Feud. It's like you win money there, you're gonna get fucked by Texas.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But,
but like,
like-
to counterpoint Caleb's argument, he was on Joe Rogan's podcast, and he was explaining his backstory. The kid was like a nerd, like a straight.
He
up,
was one
like-
of us.
Dude, they're all nerds.
No, but like he was like
Mr. Beast is one of us. What are you talking about?
He was antisocial. Like you know
He's
how
a dope ass baseball player too.
Okay,
played baseball?
You can,
Oh, he was
You can have
great.
the most humblest beginnings, and you can still be a terrible person.
that is true, but like he
Yeah.
was like a mega nerd. Like
Yeah,
he was like
some of those
ultra,
people still
YouTube
become terrible
only.
people.
That is true.
You don't have to be
But
like
this is all on a,
you have to-
this is all on a whim. Like he's done nothing wrong yet. So
like that's exactly why it looks like I'm insane for thinking this, because he on the surface has done nothing wrong, but there's
Yet.
something I can feel. There's something not right about this guy.
he's gonna trip a kid, and Caleb's gonna go evil.
He's gonna have a Japanese forest moment, and you're
I
gonna
don't think
go,
he
oh
will.
no.
But no, apparently he has a food bank and shit. Like
But
he's
like,
like,
Yeah.
he's like really.
He's
not-
a
on
dope
surface level.
guy.
Like he started a whole hamburger chain in like a week. Like
No.
No,
I feel-
he got help from other.
No,
I
there
feel
was- there's a
I
lot
feel as
going
though
into
there's
that.
some sort of like money laundering scheme there or something.
You think he's a fucking? You think there's a
Probably
RICO
on that,
case
though.
being made on him or what?
There's something. There's something with this guy.
Because when he first started YouTube, like the money he was making, he had said it in a Colin and Samir podcast episode, and he was like, "Well, the money I made from YouTube, I gave to a fucking homeless guy."
There's no way that's true.
No, it
No,
probably is.
no,
He's-
he
he's-
said-
he gives away money like it's.
He said that was one of the first ever videos he blew up. Was the money he gave to a homeless guy? He gave $10,000 to a homeless guy. It was one of the first ever videos that like blew the fuck up on his channel. Other than him cock riding fucking PewDiePie, because he had like, I think he has 20 videos on his channel at the very beginning where he just fucking goes, PewDiePie makes this much money, or PewDiePie has this many subscribers because of this reason, and he has like this long list of like him just meat riding fucking PewDiePie.
he knows, like,
And he knew that those videos in the YouTube algorithm, oh, I'm gonna talk about PewDiePie, I'm gonna get fucking views.
people
But-
like to know the numbers.
It's like my Call of Duty fucking post-cut commentary videos, they fucking blow and I get fucking 10 out of 10s on them, but my PewDiePie ones are 1 out of 10s. Like, I am going to make my PewDiePie content. And that's when he fucking transitioned to the, let me get money way. Holy shit, this video has fucking 3 million views now. Let me keep on going to the point where it's like, guys, we just did fucking Squid Game. I just spent almost $100 million on this fucking video, and
The tax write-off.
it's fucking cool.
Look, there's just nothing.
And it's like $100 million that he spent, but he reinvested it back to his community because the only people that were working on the project were the people from his hometown.
Yeah.
He was
Look.
giving people in his hometown jobs. So when Colin and Samir like went over to that Squid Game facility and they were doing the podcast in the middle of it,
Yeah.
they were like, people saw them, they're like, well, those people are not normal. Those are outsiders. And they would go, you're here for Mr. Beast? And they're like, yeah, oh, that way. It's like the guy's a fucking mayor of, I forget what town he lives in, but he's like
That way.
he's like the fucking king of that shit.
Look, there's nothing you can tell me to convince me otherwise of what I believe.
This is Caleb's conspiracy theory.
I
I think
just
Mr. Beast is a good guy, man.
I
don't know
cannot
about
trust this guy. There's something when like
Caleb thinks there's no way he throws away all that money and makes all that money without there being something suspicious. I do believe
he
that.
says that his gaming content, he doesn't receive any of that money for himself. All his gaming stuff reinvests back to the Mr. Beast channel, which gets reinvested back to communities. Reinvested back to his food banks, his
honestly only has
Allegedly.
hamburger companies, whatever the fuck.
allegedly.
Allegedly.
What do you mean allegedly,
I
bro?
won't lie,
If
though.
the fucking IRS or some fucking RICO defense people want to fucking go to Mr. Beast and try forming something, bro, I want to see what dirt they can pull up on him.
That would be a
because
super interesting drama to happen. I would love to see
Just
that.
that would be one of the biggest downfalls
but
of
see
YouTuber history.
see this.
We might have another
The-
adpocalypse, like
when-
big time adpocalypse
when
that happens.
if or when Mr. Beast ever has this huge downfall that you see all the terrible things he's done, then I'm not gonna look crazy anymore. Then it's gonna be
Should I
this
make a
guy has
tinfoil
some
hat?
this guy
Should that
has
be the
some
thumbnail of the video?
intuition.
Tinfoil hat.
No, but I get you. I get where the conspiracy theory is like, dude, That's an astronomical, like a massive amount of money he has. He's given $10,000 away on whims in random YouTubers' videos when he's just playing poker and shit. Like, I get where Caleb's coming from, but from what he's said and what he's done, there is more to say that, you know, he's an all right guy rather than some crazy pedophile or whatever. I don't fucking know.
I will say.
Oh, he's also never had a girlfriend.
I will say he's done.
Still a virgin? He's kind of based now.
He's done.
I think that he's still a virgin, but now I think he has a girlfriend.
Look,
I don't know. It's been a while since
I will say this: Mr. Beast has done really good things. I think he's done great
but
things.
It's just suspicious.
But there's something about him that is like, there's more to him than what we're led to believe. Because there's just some things just don't sit right. There's just some things that just.
I think Caleb has CEO syndrome.
What the fuck is that?
He thinks Mark Zuckerberg's a fucking lizard.
Do you think he's a lizard? I think he's a robot.
I think Mark Zuckerberg's just a weird guy.
Like Mr. Beast. Virgins.
I think you're reaching at a lot of things. You might be right. You never know.
I just have
maybe they're gonna fucking Young Thug and gunna his ass one day and they're gonna raid his shit and say, hey, you got RICO charges, homie.
When I have a feeling about somebody, it's usually pretty accurate.
What's the feeling about Andrew?
He's kind of an a-hole.
I thought you were gonna say he's gay.
What?
It's gay.
Why?
Because it's funny.
I am an asshole. I know that. I accept that.
Yeah, okay, Mike Pruneda Jr.
See,
That's for the people watching, so it's funny.
Alex has had no good bits today.
I haven't. I really haven't. I'm just here, just kind of vibing. You're over here crazy talking.
I'm just saying what my heart tells me.
I think Mr. Beast is okay for now. There's no evidence unless somebody does some fucking from some CIA shit and figures out that he has a fucking drug running scheme in Mexico or something.
Over. Is that what you're trying to say?
That's the thing is like there's nothing against him. Like he's essentially what one would see as like pretty much like a perfect human being. Like he lives like a perfect life.
Yeah, basically lives as a king.
And like I'm not gonna be the person to destroy that perfect life. I don't really like. He can live how he wants.
The same,
but I'm just
wavelength that Caleb's on.
I'm just saying there's just something about him I don't trust. Like if Mr. Beast walked up to me and said, "Hey, let's do a collab together because I'm gonna help you become your channel grow," I would probably say no.
But he's done that
because I don't trust him.
He's done that, and he made a daily dose of internet like
supposedly.
Okay, but what did that person have to agree to?
Really nothing. Like he's really big into mentoring people.
Really?
He wanted to mentor him.
No,
because
on the surface. On the surface,
it's like in his personality.
You have to.
It's like he wants to know if like he's using you more as a guinea pig than anything. It's like, can I do this with my channel and become even bigger? Because his whole main goal on YouTube is to be the biggest fucking thing ever. He says that YouTube is gonna be the fucking thing. It's never gonna go away. In 25 years, we're still gonna be on YouTube. Matter of fact, YouTube is gonna teach people how to fucking get a degree.
It already is.
That is true.
Most of my lectures are on YouTube.
Yes, I know. Me too. Most of my lectures are also on fucking YouTube. Shout out to the guys that did math back in 2009 for us.
Those guys are goated.
Those are the fucking videos I'm watching now.
So you're telling me I should become a cool math teacher?
Look, all I'm saying is
on YouTube,
I don't trust Mr. Beast.
Currently dying right now.
It doesn't matter if you guys trust Mr. Beast. I don't care if you trust him. I don't trust him.
This is an interesting video. One day, let's get Mr. Beast on, and I'm gonna be honest.
Mr.
That's
Beast
a one-on-one Caleb and you conversation.
Episode 200, man. Fucking
episode
Mr.
200. He could tell me all he wants. I'm not gonna trust him.
This is interesting.
Not even if like you go to his hometown and you see like the joyful, you're gonna think like it's some like movie of he's Wanda.
No,
you're gonna think he's fucking Wanda.
It's the interview. The fat kid was alive.
Jesus,
man, I don't know, man. Mr. Beast, that is it. I think he has one of the most interesting stories in YouTube.
Yeah.
Apart from like PewDiePie, but he just has an interesting story.
I think Mark, Jack. Those are like the four.
Markiplier, Jacksepticeye and PewDiePie are like the fucking
They're the big
forefathers
three.
of this
They're
shit.
like the big three.
Yeah.
They're the forefathers of this shit, man.
That's when YouTube gaming like popped off.
And I guess you could say like Smosh.
Smosh is different.
But that was a group of people. So
I kind of.
That's two dudes.
What happened to Smosh?
They
fell
got
off.
big
They
and they
got-
just became a corporation. Then Anthony left, and then
Yeah.
Ian just kind of became his own.
Didn't Anthony become
Ian kind of
Vine?
fell off, and then Anthony just kind of did his own thing.
It's like after the movie, like they just kind of
well,
like.
Anthony wanted to become an actor,
I
but
think he did.
you know the transition from YouTube to acting isn't always the
And,
most.
yeah, society right now doesn't like YouTubers.
Yeah, which is fucking
Yeah,
stupid.
it doesn't make
Because it's
sense.
like, well, I want to be a YouTuber.
But isn't KSI one of the biggest like artists in the UK right now, or whatever?
Because he's fucking KSI.
That is okay. Hold up, I take it back right here. This
And
is like
12
this.
It's 12-year-olds listening to his music, but it's 12-year-olds aren't buying fucking tickets to go watch a show.
Like it's Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, PewDiePie, Vanoss, KSI. I'd say maybe even the Sidemen, but I'd say more KSI. Those like
More
those are
KSI than anything.
yeah. Those are like
If we want to talk about
big
groups,
guys.
it's like Sidemen,
yeah.
fucking the React team.
The React.
They were
Although
the thing.
they're
They were
although they're a
big.
corporation, but it's like Sidemen, the React channel, Smosh. I mean, I'm trying to think of like
no,
other major
those were
groups.
the ones.
Because as you get later on in time, it's like, oh, the
Maybe
major
come up
groups.
with some of
Oh, FaZe.
I'm gonna be real.
FaZe and Optic, but that's more of a gaming thing.
I won't even lie. I don't think FaZe and Optic have ever like blew up like that. I'm gonna be honest.
They're esports legends. What are you talking about?
But esports isn't like
Those are legacy teams. That's like the Yankees and the fucking Dodgers, bro.
he does have
Anyways,
a point. I won't
we-
lie.
That's
have-
like the Yankees and they're historic. It's like you see FaZe in the bracket for
Any of those-
Rainbow Six Siege. You're like, oh, they have to be good. That's FaZe, and then they just get fucking swept.
Yeah. If it's not caught, they get fucking.
We have gone on one heck of a tangent.
It's just, but these are like summer. Like these are like our
Well,
childhood.
these
summer
are
and
like
shit.
childhood things. It's like, bro, I watch every day.
It
for a
fits,
summer
it fits the
straight
topic, but
FaZe content.
we went straight from Song of the Summer to man, Mr. Beast. I don't trust that guy.
But no, but like those were like up until recently. Like Mr. Beast is one of the new like up and coming legends. Like a
But
part
he's
of
been
the
doing
bracket.
it.
He's
for
been
a
doing it
long
for a long time.
Like think of David Dobrik. Like David Dobrik's been doing it for.
I think
And what happened to him?
David Dobrik's still doing content. I don't think
But
he
he-
uploads as much.
But he
as
went through a couple.
He went
but
through,
he was from
he
Vine
went
though.
through a thing. He
He's
went through a
from Vine.
thing.
Yeah, he was from Vine. I don't. Okay, that's another thing. If you're coming from any other social media platform,
like
that's already
TikTok.
big.
Oh,
bro,
first off, for anybody that makes fucking TikToks that try to do YouTube, please just fucking get a good editor. Like, you get a good editor because like you have the shittiest work ethic ever when you try importing your content over. Just get a fucking good editor and live your fucking life. Okay, I think the best transition from Vine to YouTube is like Lance fucking Stewart. Although I don't like the guy because he's clickbait as fuck. That's like the best transition I've seen.
yeah,
I'm gonna be honest. I don't know half the people you just mentioned.
that is true.
Y'all
Jake
don't
and Logan.
Jake and Logan,
don't
but they're
know.
Disney stars.
That is true.
That's also a really fucking badass transition. How did you go from Disney to YouTube? That looks lower. Like that's a lower standard. And now they're fucking boxers making millions of dollars. That is a one hell of an arc.
He doubled his net worth fighting Mayweather, bro. That's insane.
That is one hell of an arc. You went from Disney Channel to YouTube to fighting motherfuckers like Floyd Mayweather.
That's what Logan did, bro. For the shit that Logan's done,
And then started a beverage company that's probably gonna get bought out by fucking Coke at one point.
that would still be amazing.
That as much like disrespect people give to the Paul brothers, they're fucking geniuses.
They got one heck of a PR
They
team.
do.
They're fucking geniuses.
I like Logan more than Jake. I think Jake's a grade A.
I think Jake's
Villain.
kind of a loser.
I don't
And
care about.
Logan's an
I don't care
anti-hero.
about either one of them.
Yeah. It's more of a YouTube culture thing, but it's just it's interesting. YouTube and young childhood is just wild. I'm gonna be
Yeah.
honest. I was a PewDiePie hater when I was younger, and then I got older.
Really?
I wasn't a PewDiePie hater. I was a PewDiePie appreciator. I didn't like him very much.
But
'cause
he was
it was my argument to my fourth grade
Yeah.
teacher that, hey, fuck you, this is a job.
Yeah.
That was my thing. It's like PewDiePie makes millions of dollars. What do? You're teaching a class full of fourth graders and you hate your life.
and he's making like the younger days of YouTube are just
He
insane.
called me fucking stupid, bro. Imagine that shit, man.
And now look what we're doing. We have a fucking shoe, a Coke can, Wu-Tang, Squirtle, and the fucking Mandalorian talking about this shit.
In 10 years, bro, we'll all be something.
Oh, now I remember what I wanted to talk about.
Bro, we're like almost 2 hours
on the tangent that we just veered off on.
Mm-hmm.
Did you ever watch the? You probably didn't. It was Markiplier's his role play that he did for GTA, where he played as a character called Stan the Waterman. Such an iconic summertime memory. He streamed that role play session for like 5 hours. I watched all 5 hours of it. It's just so stupid, but so funny.
GTA, our role play was
Gosh,
a good trend there for a little bit.
That was good. Like I said, I didn't like GTA, but I can appreciate that.
Where is my Red Dead Redemption role play at? I'll join that shit.
I would too.
Just play the regular online game mode.
Play the regular online game mode. How about you go get some bitches?
No, he's right though. It's empty enough. There's no quest.
You guys want to start an RP server?
Hey, anybody in the audience who wants to start a role play server with me and Alex, hit us up.
He'll do it.
He'll do it.
Meta's RPs.
That's lame.
You're a lame loser.
Why am I a loser?
Because you're a loser today, birthday boy.
That's crazy.
Well, I
shit,
think
it's my birthday.
it is your birthday, dipshit.
I forgot about that. Why the fuck am I recording a podcast on my birthday?
Because Caleb wanted
That
to
is
record.
lame as fuck.
Wow.
We're gonna have a barbecue later
Says who?
in the weekend. Or not this
I
weekend.
work this weekend. You guys are fucking funny.
Or next weekend. I'm gonna get Dad to do it anyways. Well, I don't think we have much else to talk about.
We never talked about. We never really went into music.
We'll do we'll do music next. We know we can do. We can do it with Connor. Connor has good music taste. We can do it with Connor. So, music will be next week's or whoever we get.
No, we can't promise anything anymore. We've never kept a single promise.
Neither have I. I always lie in my community tab.
We've never kept a promise as to what the next topic.
Tomorrow, guys. Tomorrow.
Oh, dude, people are gonna
3
watch.
months later.
7 episodes ago, Alex was supposed to talk about religion. Never did.
I have every once in a while.
It's because that's a dumb topic.
That's supposed to be your whole topic.
I like posting memes in my community tab. They're funny. There's the dog. It's honest work, I tell
Did
you.
you guys hear about it's June. Did you guys hear about that, like the gay dog?
Oh,
how it's like the dog is like it's a bunch of homophobic, like you put like homophobic slurs with the dog and it's
I'll show
supposed to be a
Caleb.
joke. Well, the dog has owners
That are gay.
It's a gay couple, and they posted something on Instagram of the dog, and it's like, guys, we hope it's just a phase. And I was just like, this is fucking peak meta shit right here.
No.
That dog.
Oh, I've seen that.
Its
dog.
homeowners are
I know what you
are
are.
gay or gay, and they were like, guys, we hope it's just a phase on their Instagram. And I was like, that is
That's
a great
hilarious.
usage of fucking jokes.
That's actually hilarious.
Yeah, I love that dog. Apparently, I think they posted it like they put a rainbow next to him.
yeah,
It's funny.
today. Yeah, they posted that today.
It's funny.
Well, I think this is a great episode.
This was fun.
I
this
really,
this is
I
probably
really,
one of my personal favorites.
I really don't remember anything we talked about.
We
but
talked
that's-
about summer.
That's
We
usually,
just talked
that's
about
usually how
childhood
it
memories.
goes. Alex, any last things to say?
I kind of want to leave it on some words of wisdom. Pay your dues. Don't do anything stupid. Do legal drugs. Drink responsibly. Have a good time and try a hobby every once in a while.
Okay. Guys, I hope you all enjoy your summer. Make some fun summer memories this summer.
Get laid.
If you
Responsibly.
have anything a fun summer story, leave it in the comments.
If it's funny, I'll say it in the next one.
We'll talk about it in a future episode.
It's gonna be Ruben.
We can't say the next episode because we don't know what we're gonna even say. We're gonna completely forget.
Probably.
So sometime in the future, we'll talk about it. We'll read.
Wu-Tang Clan, baby. Like, comment, share,
Anyways,
subscribe, stay hydrated. See you next one, ladies and gentlemen.
peace out.